Welcome to the show. Yeah. Lights up. Curtain twitching, city holding his breath. Yeah. I walk out the shadow with a spark in my chest. Name in the rafters, pressure in my breath. Came for the moment, stayed for the throne. Built this stage out of skin and bone. Smile for the cameras, pain in the grin. I make it look easy, but it's war I'm in. I do it for the love, yeah, I do it for the crowd. But don't confuse kindness for laying down. I'm here for the noise, I'm here for the night. I'm here to turn scars into stadium lights. Welcome to the show, where the real don't fold, where the hearts stay cracked, where the wheels stay gold. Welcome to the show, I bleed in control. I'll make you feel alive, but I won't play slow.
Crowd drops out, one voice, raw echoing.
Are you not entertained?
Jim Savage has entered the building.
That was beautiful. Shout out to the Seaman Demons. We do have a show for you today. Let's see here. Hold on, I'll be right back. Let's play you some music.
Those on my neck. What do you came? Bro, stay pat and stay cold. Came from the mud, had to grab for the gold. No hand-me-down wins, I was broke on my own. Now the vision heavyweight, money on roll. Came up stressed, no sleep, just demons and plans. Bills on my neck, still belief in my hands. They want cloud, I want keys to the land. Jim Savage talking, this ain't luck, it's the man. From flash to figures, still moving discreet. I don't too loud, let the numbers speak. Mud bread mindset, still sharp with the teeth. Millionaire load and I'm circling peak. Stay cold, low grind. Low grind. Low grind. Low grind.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show with your boy Jim Savage. We're going to be discussing what everybody on YouTube is discussing. And it's this right here. This right here. What do you think? Was this justified deletion or not? I have a poll in the chat. And the poll says, was she at fault? Yes or no? Maybe. Maybe pick maybe, maybe pick no, yes. Let me know. Y'all do that. Let me know what's really going down. Because what's going on? GFS. Yo. Shout out to you. In the building. All right. We have a nice little show today. And welcoming all viewers to discuss these angles. These motherfucking angles, because there's a lot of them. And there's also different angles in people's minds. Do you really think this deletion was justified? This picture looks like a cute lady, but when I saw the other pictures, it wasn't that cute. But we ain't gonna talk about that. Yes, we are. All right. Y'all can see it how you see it. Live it how you live it. This is where I tell you it is at all times.
Hey, welcome to my savage land, where anything can happen. No capping, just work trapping. All bow when I stand, or be slaughtered in the savage land. Cause savage is the motherfucking captain. Welcome to my savage land. I create the fucking smoke to make you choke. Y'all ain't ready for the slaughter. I eat kings, goblins, and gods for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. There can only be one winner. Watch me shine and shimmer. Welcome to my savage land. Welcome to my savage land. Who the motherfucking smoke? It's all gold and you dig?
Can you dig it? I'm sure you can. You can dig it. So let's get this homework out the way, please. Like, sorry about that. Like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Put me in that algorithm that gets your boat to float. You dig it? All right, all right, all right. All right, so I guess we have ICE taking people out. And I guess we have people, well, you know, we'll see. What I'm seeing is a little victimization in people who know better. You know better, you need to do better. So if you're out there, you've already heard stories about the ICE boys, Icemen. They have no problem yapping your ass the fuck up. I'm sorry, but it has to be said. They have no problem yapping you up. And you know this. So you people out there that know the laws, even if you are in the, like, if you're in the right of your rights, you should still not antagonize the law to a certain degree, especially with your car. Can't go too far. Like on the real shit, I will not, I don't care if I weave baskets underwater. I don't care if I pick flowers for a living. I don't care if I help the elderly. I'm a saint. I am not going to use my car to go forward motion against any police officer with guns on the side of their hip. No, sir, not me, especially not me. I am 6'4" and a Negroid. No, I'm not going to happen. No, boop, 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 boop. Hey, that shit happens every day, man. And before we get the show started, please.
You think I'm rich? Look at these pockets. Alright. When they drop. Alright. Run it, run it, run it, run it, run it, run it, run it. Hit the Cash Apple PayPal. Hit the Cash Apple PayPal. Hit it, boom, send it, boom. Don't be shy now, friend it, boom. Hit the Cash Apple PayPal. Hit the Cash Apple PayPal. Call out line. I'm a broke man in America. I need my spinach. Spinach, spinach, spinach. Boom, Cash App, boom, PayPal. Boom, Cash App, boom, PayPal. Boom, Cash App, boom, PayPal. Boom, Cash App, boom, PayPal.
I just made that today. I love doing this shit, man. I tell you, are you not entertained? I know you're not. You're not entertained. Oh, we have some entertainment. But what we can do is go over some of these videos. Before we get to the angles, I want you to hear Stephen A. Smith, what he has to say about this ordeal. All right, all right, all right. Got to download. And let's see.
And seeing what transpired from a lawful perspective, as it pertains to a law enforcement official, don't expect him to be prosecuted. He was completely justified.
Really? Hold on. You know these things always checking. Man, I tell you. Can't have no technology ever. Look at that shit. Look at this bull. Let me share my screen. Share my screen. Windows. Oh, well. We got that. That was his perspective. Let me get that out there. This is going to be ridiculous. Hopefully we get these angles rocking. Remove from the screen. All right. The browser has blocked my shit. That's what they said? Really? Really? Let's see what we can get out here. Because I got to get these angles, man. I got to get y'all to see these angles. It's on some real. I want to get you to see what some of these people say too. I have to share that. I'm gonna put that right there. See if it plays right. I should have just saved those.
Can you describe a little bit about what this woman looked like? Was there anyone else in the car?
All right. Let's see if I can share this on my screen. I don't know if it sooner is it gonna show. There we go. There we go. All right. There we go. Learn a little something here. So this is a witness that says woman who was shot for running over DHS agent in Minneapolis was the main car leading to the protest against ICE. The main car.
Can you describe a little bit about what this woman looked like? Was there anyone else in the car with her? Did you know if she was the target?
I don't know if she was a target. They clearly wanted her out of there because she was the main car leading the protest, is my understanding. I talked to another guy who was driving behind her, but she was very.
Why she seems so nervous? Are you got something to hide there, lady? Why you look so damn nervous? She's like shaking, can't breathe, didn't do her hair, needs chapstick. I might need some of that too. But damn, she looks, yeah, something's up with her. Something's definitely up with her. Let's see.
She was very successful in blocking traffic. She was doing what she was set out to do, and so they want
doing what she was set out to do. This is starting to sound like an agenda. Like something's up. Like there's a deeper story to this whole thing. Everybody's looking at the angles, but really not paying attention. Let's see. Really not paying attention because if this lady is saying it looks like she is, she might know something that was that she was kind of setting up. It looks like she was supposed to be the driver to stop traffic. And when we get further into the video, the way these guys pulled up on her, it looked like, it looked like she was starting some shit. They said she was the type of antagonizer too. As you see, as we're going to see in the video, she had a friend, maybe her lover. We don't know. But in there, she got out the car, she had her camera, and she was going around talking shit to the Icemans. That sounds like antagonizing to me. They're officers of the law. ICE, baby. I don't know. We're gonna get a little bit further into ICE down the road because we're gonna figure all this out. We're gonna figure all this out. So this is a witness that says that her car was meant to be out there to hold up traffic. That is part of the protest against ICE. I don't think she should be doing some shit like that, but hey,
To get her the hell out of there. Yeah,
So it looked like she was impeding ICE vehicles.
definitely. Yeah, that was her goal.
Can you describe a little bit about what this?
That was her goal, she says. So obviously, she was there for a reason. Let me see if we can do a Stephen A. Smith one again. A little skipping. Oh, boo, boo.
I saw the video on numerous occasions.
Did you, Stephen? All right. Let's share this, man. All right. See what he has to say.
I saw the video on numerous occasions. And seeing what transpired, from a lawful perspective, as it pertains to a law enforcement official, don't expect him to be prosecuted. He was completely justified. From a humanitarian perspective, however, why did you have to do that? If you could move out the way, that means you could have shot the tires. That means you could have got her a few feet away after you shot the tires. And if you were unsuccessful in doing that, you could have got her down the road. You didn't have to do that. She wasn't driving down the road coming at you 90 miles an hour. She was parked in the middle of the street. And rather than get out the car, she wrongfully tried to drive off.
Well, Stephen, if she wrongfully drove off, right? She was stopping traffic, which she's not, that's illegal for her to do so. Why wouldn't they be kind of a little aggressive with the situation? See, me, I agree with Stephen A. Smith when he says, why didn't you shoot out the tires? Where's the tactic? Where is the tactic in these highly trained officers? Where's the tactic nowadays? Why is the first thing anyone wants to do is shoot to delete? Why is the first thing we do shoot to delete? Where's the tactic? So when we get to these angles, we are going to see that maybe it was officers that were in fear of their life by being hit by a motor vehicle or ran over. I'm sure these I'm sure the Icemen have been through things where they've been dragged by other cars, shot at, attacked. So they're usually on high alert. And for there to be an antagonist, not knowing what's in that car or vehicle or not knowing what their true purpose is, they are blocking traffic. All they know, there's a threat. That's a threat. That's a threat. When they're trying to do their job, that's a threat. So if it comes to justice, we'll see. If it comes to morality, we'll see. If it comes to looking at the facts and dealing with them, that's what you're fucking gonna have to do. Plain motherfucking simple. Yeah, dig. All right. So let's go into the files and let's see what the mayor has to say. The mayor of Minneapolis. Let's see what he has to say. Because he has a few choice words.
To ICE?
For ICE.
Get the fuck out of here.
And they're not too kind. These words are not too kind. They don't seem like they're a fan of the Icemen. Who is? Who knows? Let's see here. Let's see what the mayor has to say. All right, this is the press conference response to ICE deletions in Minneapolis. Mayor Jacob Frey. And this was January 7th, 2026. Let's get it.
To ICE, get the fuck out of Minneapolis.
Now, those are some choice words right there. Get the freakity blankets out of Minneapolis. They don't like you guys.
We do not want you here.
Hold up. First of all, what's up with that lady in the back? Give it up for the lady in the background. Man, she looked like she need to run on Dunkin'. She needs some coffee, some lean. She needs some milk. She I'm sorry. I'm not going to sit here and make this an argument of that serious matter because, you know, people do dumb shit, dumb shit, and then expect you to feel be all sympathized for these people. Throw a bomb at them. Throw a bomb at them, man, because we all know how to obey the law. Right? We all know how to obey the law. Well, let's finish seeing what the mayor has to say.
Your stated reason for being in this city is to create some kind of safety, and you are doing exactly the opposite. People are being hurt. We possibly can.
You know what? I need some justice right now. I need someone to justify that lady's face in the back. Why? Why she look like her name is Myrtle? Why did she look? Why did she look like? Why did she look like that, man? Holy shit! She looks horrible. She looks mad, miserable, cranky. She need a snack. Somebody help that lady. Somebody help that lady, please. Somebody help that lady.
Help me! Help me!
Next, the message to
You know what they do need to do, right? They need to meet in an auditorium to teach these people how to obey the law. how to stop antagonizing ICE agents. Come on, man. Look at them. Look at these ICE agents out there, man. They're not to be trifled with. Why? Why keep acting a fool? Why keep acting a fool? Somebody asked you to get out the car. Get out the car. You surrounded by agents with weapons. You're surrounded by agents with weapons. Well, you trying to get away. I'm gonna say this. Don't ever do that. But it was very excessive. That whole situation, excessive. They need to actually retrain these fucking police officers on how to use better tactical, highly judgmental. I don't know. They need to use better tactic, plain and simple, when it comes to these people who are not innocent but helpless. They don't have bulletproof vests on with 9mm ready, cocked and loaded, ready to go. They don't have the training. These protesters, what you gonna do? Throw a baby seat at you? Like, really? I stay in the car. But like Stephen A said, hit the wheels. You trained. Hit the fucking wheels, man. Look at the wheels.
We do not take the bait that these ICE agents are trying to create, and that the
I get it all. I get it, how you feel. But that is the problem with America now. Everybody's in their feelings. Baby, it's real. The feeling that I feel. Tell me that it's real. Yes, it's real, but it don't belong there. Common sense, though. Common sense, definitely. Like, oh, for real, like, y'all gotta have some common sense, man. It's you are just giving them all a reason, splatterjack you all over, all over. You know, I might have to put that somewhere else. All over. You know, I don't get it. I understand that you have a cause, of course. We all want to fight for something. But why aren't you fighting for your life? Why aren't you fighting for your life? Why don't you care about your life? Why do you think protesting for shit that you really can't change too much? Why do you think that you're going to win against some ICE agents? We are privileged. You can tell we're privileged, man. Look at this. When your car is in reverse and there's an officer planted directly in front of your vehicle, you do not place it in drive and accelerate. Why would you do some dumb shit like that? Let's get to these angles, man, because This is a damn shame. This is a damn shame. How's everybody doing on a Saturday? Went out last night. Let's take a break. Went out last night. Had a little blast. I guess it was my girlfriend's birthday. And they out there dancing. You see on her live, we was dancing, getting in. Had like 3 glasses of wine. She had 1 drink. She's like a little lightweight. She don't need that much too, because if she drink that much, it's gonna be a problem. So we're gonna keep that limited a little bit. We had a good time though. We went to an old school club that I used to go. I used to work at actually. I used to do security over there. So we went down there, talked to the owner, said what's up, had a good time. Yeah, it was a blast. It was something well needed. I was that. What else? Woke up this morning, was tired as shit. Oh, and put a lot of content together. I was off and on today, man. It was a relaxing day. Saturday, I wasn't trying to go out or nothing. I was feeding my stomach twice as much. It was totally awesome. And now I am doing this story. I was actually putting a lot together for this story, but I didn't want to spend that much time because everybody's doing it. I just wanted to give my perspective of the angles and what I thought about this situation. Since everybody's doing it, it's a little content here and there. Usually I'll just have a pull up and let's talk about some shit show. What a shit show. And Monday, I'm gonna start Good Morning Motherfucking Mind again. That's gonna be Monday through Thursday. I don't know about Friday. Maybe, I'll do a Friday, depending on how I feel. Let's see. I'm trying to put together a show. If y'all want to hit me up, a relationship show with the fellas. And I do want to apologize for that last show that happened when I was irritated, put it that way. Irritated. My old school friends, man. I know he tends to be a little extra. And sometimes you just can't let him up on a motherfucking panel because it gets a little extra. I thought, we put all that shit in the backside and we had some professionalism going on there, but I guess we can't keep it that way. So what we're going to do is, I've been watching you today too, man, and definitely, I got to ask you about that too. I was trying to use Nightbot and I don't get it. I know how to make these graphic stuff, but when it comes to trying to put the night bots and set that up, I'm gonna ask about that. But I definitely was watching your perspective of this whole ordeal with the angles and who's justified and why did they did this. There's a lot of different ways to see it, but there's the best way to see it is the most logical way. Stop fucking with the law like y'all crazy. Stop being so privileged. And I like how you was getting at people that were just going off feelings and not what's real. So if you want to come up, let me know. We can discuss it. I have a couple angles. I'm gonna put those on right now too, because I got one that I might not be able to show because this was a true angle, and I didn't stop it when they was pop. So I might not be able to show that one, but I'm going to show some of these angles up here. All right. So this is afterwards. I went back. This is afterwards when they took out the car. I don't know what that was all about. But I got all right. So I'm gonna skip that one because that was very graphic. But here we go. Let's see. One of these angles. They're trying this one right here. They're trying to say that they're trying to say that the officers were out of the way. That's after the incident. Oh, let me do this. All right, hold on. Let me put this in here. All right. Everybody's more than welcome to come through and discuss this with me if possible. Because I love to hear what other people have to say about it while I'm looking at it at the same time. And if you do have any videos that we can have better angles, let me know because I would love to see all angles. I analyzed a lot of them. So let's see. Oh man, it's selling a building. What's going on, man?
What up, though? No, I was saying the first part that she was showing with the fireman. Was that after the incident had occurred?
I think that was after. As soon as they got to her, when they hit the pole, I think they took her out the car.
Yeah, they just snatched her up out of there and then they carried her.
I don't know what that was all about. Maybe they're trying to get rid of evidence or something like that. But
nah, they just got her up out of there.
Yeah. So I got this angle right here. She was sitting there blocking traffic, and what it is was right there. What I wanted to show, because I have something on my chat. I was asking ChatGPT. I was like, so if a car is parked in the middle of a road, stopping traffic, and a cop car comes up with lights flashing, is that part of a lawful stop? If they said, of course it is, because any officer has to investigate a situation. Like if she was in the middle of the street, that's stopping traffic or impeding traffic, something like that. And that is a reason for them to detain you and question and what's going on in the area. So everybody kept saying it wasn't lawful, but it was definitely a lawful order that he was that. You seen the badges and you seen him come out with the gun on his waist, the bulletproof vest.
Yeah.
And I think that anybody, if they see that, if you want to follow the law, your best bet is to stop and let it happen. You can complain afterwards. But I know you have some type of common sense. If you reverse and try to pull off, that's kind of leaving the scene.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So all that was, I think, I know she's at fault. I mean, she's definitely at fault. And even if the officers are that close to you, why would you still try to ride? That's you trying to get away from a situation. You know you should be to stop and obey. Not obey, but you know what I mean.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, right? So, because there's videos out there with a full 3 minutes prior to when everything like popped off.
Yeah.
When she first pulled up, she parked regular, and then she angled the car out into the middle of the street after her wife got out the car. So then that's when she that's the position you see the car in. Yeah. That's kind of where it was at. So when the officers pulled up, they was telling her, get out the car, get out the car, get out the car. Problem is that they came here because they're a part of some group called the Minnesota Ice Watch, and pretty much people like communicate with each other whenever ICE is in the neighborhood. They communicate with each other, hey, come here, come disrupt them, and all this, that, and the other. That bull crap. Yeah. As far as the car being in the middle of the road, if the officer tells you to move your car, you move your car.
Right.
It's that simple. If the officer tells you get out of your car, you get out of your car. Because apparently it's something they need to talk to you about. But the biggest thing is that, is there enough room for a car to get through past her car? Yes. But should her car be there in the first place? No.
Not at all.
Does she have a right to be there? Yes, she got a right to be there. Does she have a right to be there with her car in that position? Absolutely not. She's not a part of the stop. She's not a part of government business. She has no business being there whatsoever. Now, with that being said, does she have a right? Of course, she has a. Everyone has a right to be everywhere, but so does the federal workers. So does the officers. So all of this could have been avoided had when the officer told her stop, 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 or leave, 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 or go, 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 or if they would have said do a backflip, do something, do anything that they asked you to do, other than the fact of just trying to be there to antagonize. Because if you pay attention, her wife Becca, she was the one that was trying to antagonize.
Right.
That's why she had her phone out. She came with her phone out because she didn't want to actually record the incident. I mean, record what was going on with ICE. She wanted to become a part of what was going on. And she tried to make it about herself. When that officer, when the ICE agent got out the car and started walking around the vehicle, she didn't ask him questions like, "What are you doing here? Why are y'all doing this?" Nothing like that. She was being antagonistic. She was trying to become a star in the show.
I definitely see that.
Yeah.
So I saw a clip. I had played a clip of Stephen A. What he said, and I agree with something he said. He said, "Why couldn't they?" All right, so he first said that she did something wrong, and he agrees the way the way they act, that's justified, and he's gonna get off. He said, but morally, that was a fucked up thing. But what he did say was, why didn't the officer shoot the tires instead of the lady?
Okay, good question. Here's the thing. When it comes down to it, he probably shouldn't have shot her at all. But at the same time, we're talking about a split second decision. Now, everybody want to add context to everything. I can tell you their story about them being part of Minnesota ICE Watch and how they specifically go around targeting ICE officials and they go out there to harass them and all this, that, and the other. I can also tell you the story to where that same ICE agent who ended up pulling the trigger on this woman, he was dragged for over, I think it was like 150, 200 yards by an illegal alien. So let's put it into perspective. Savage, you're an ICE agent. Your job is to go out and catch illegal aliens, right? You go out to catch an illegal alien, and there's people out there, specifically white liberal women out there, yelling at you, telling that you're shameful. This is wrong. You're a fascist. All this, that, and the other. And then while you're doing your job, the person who you come to catch, they lock the door. So you punch through the window to get them out. Then they drag you down the street for over 150, 200 yards. A lot of people don't know 100 yards is a football field. 200 yards is 2 football fields.
Right.
Yeah. So now you got to get stitches and all that. You done been through a traumatic event, and then now here you are in another situation where you're just trying to do your job. Here comes this angry liberal white carpet muncher. And now you just doing your job. And next thing you know, as you're crossing across the front of this car, you hear the engine revving up. Oh, hold the hell on. I done been down this road before.
Right.
He could have shot the tires, he could have shot the engine, he could have shot everywhere else. But guess where he did shoot? Because lawfully, if you strike an officer, if you strike anybody with a vehicle, it is considered a deadly weapon.
Right.
It could have been nice if he just put his hands up and said, "I'm sorry," but that's not what happened. I tell people all the time. I'm up. My bad. Go ahead.
You go ahead.
No, I tell people all the time. If you don't, we may not like the laws, but the laws are the laws. And if you don't like the laws, change them. What was the name of the young lady? Black girl. They pretty much Swiss cheesed her. They shot the whole entire spot up.
Oh shit.
Breonna Taylor.
Yeah. Oh yeah, yep.
I don't like how the Breonna Taylor case resulted, but the truth of the matter is that's the law. Me and you, Savage, we're officers. You see that house right there? That two level house right there?
Yeah.
You're the breach man. In other words, you're the man on the door. I'm the man directly behind you. If you kick that door in, and next thing you know, a shot rings out and hits you in the leg, by law, do I have the right to defend you?
Yes.
But also, let's say I'm the officer and you're in the house. You're just the person I'm coming to get.
Mm.
If I'm banging on the door and you don't know who I am, remember, you're in the house sitting on the couch, you watching TV.
Right.
And the door comes off the hinges. By law, do you have a right to shoot?
Yes, it is.
Remember, you don't know who I am.
Don't know at all.
Bang, door come off the hinges. You got your gun. By law, you can shoot. Technically, we now have a legal gunfight. Whoever wins is the one that kills the other one.
Right.
I don't like the law, but that's the way the law is. So in this situation, to answer your question, he didn't have to shoot her, but by right and by law, that woman is attacking him with a deadly weapon, which is a car. He has a right to defend himself.
I agree with that. I'm gonna play a little devil's advocate a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So the part where you said he got dragged, right? How long ago was that? Because I heard about that too, and I said
think that was like a year. I think that was last year or like 2 years ago, something like that.
All right. So don't you think you would have some type of PTSD with that, right?
Hell yeah. You ever been drugged by a car?
Well, other things that give you PTSD, but but so how don't you think it would take you some time to get back to that situation if like to get over that, not over it, but like to be able to control that PTSD and not put yourself in that position? But what I'm saying is, do you think that officer was prepared for going back to work?
Well, everybody's different. I have a family member who has shrapnel in his chest and in his leg to this day.
Mm-hmm.
That man got blown up and went back. And I'm just like, not only did you get blown up, but you got blown up and your team was gone.
Yeah,
and you're going back? After I seen this man sit in the car with a 45 on his lap, steaming, and I had to, and I was the only one to go out there, not only one too, but only one capable going out there to really just try to talk to him and just trying to level with him, bro. Is you good? Well, first of all, not is you good? I know you're not good. Right. If anything that you can say to me right now, I won't be able to understand because I wasn't there. But if you want to talk, I'm right here. You see what I'm saying?
Right,
so
right.
Everybody's different. Some people are not, some people don't, everybody reacts different. That's the best way I can explain it. There's things that I've seen in my life that triggers me. There's things that's not.
You think they'll try to use that against them later on down the road?
They can try it, but it boils down to the fact of lawfully, did this woman strike this man with a car? Yes. Is he a officer of the law? Yes. Does he have a right to defend himself? Yes. If I was the prosecutor on this, I would make that argument that he was back to the job too soon. But that does not mean that he does not have a right to defend himself. Could he have used his taser instead? Yes, he could have used his taser instead. But now you're using a non-lethal weapon against a lethal weapon.
Right.
So now I have to call into judgment. What is your job as an officer of the law if I can't depend on you to defend the next man? Because she could have spun that car around and hit anybody else. And if you pull your taser, are you actually putting a stop to the threat? Your job is to engage and to neutralize the threat. The threat was the vehicle, the woman driving the vehicle. Neutralize it. Because if I'm standing in front of the car and I miss and she spin around and hit you, savage, don't your family got a right to sue?
Facts. Yep. Definitely. They definitely do. And so there's so many things that people could bring up, but the only thing that I can see, like everybody can be mad. They can be in their feelings. But take that aside, because feelings do fuck up everything. Like feelings, they need to get rid of that. But their feelings does not justify what she did.
No, it does not.
We know the law, and she's grown up. And if she's a protester and she's antagonizing, and she's used to antagonizing these people, she should know that you try to get away. Those are the consequences of you antagonizing those type of officers. Because they're the type, yes, they will shoot you. Yes, they will be really aggressive with you. They get away with that. They have every right to do so when you're trying to go against what they're, going.
But that's the thing, though. That's what they want. They want. I'm a I'm a protester and you're an official. The number one thing I want you to do is touch me. You know why? Because I'm a sue.
Right.
I'm gonna get all in your face. I'm gonna be yelling at you and all this. But if you touch me, you remember that? You remember that that scene from Rocky when I think it was Rocky 4. That's when he fought the white boy in the street, right?
Tommy.
Yeah, Tommy.
Yeah.
Remember when the guy who was playing like pretty much the fake Don King, he was like, touch me and I sue. That's what these protesters want. They want you to touch them. They want these people do not believe in laws. They are lawlessness. Remember the Summer of Love? You remember that a couple of years ago?
No.
The Summer of Love is where they had that city of Chaz at when it was protesting. And all the police officers backed out, and it was pretty much a lawless square, like a square within the city.
Yeah,
they was doing everything up in there, but at the same time, there was no police.
A lot of people don't understand these police have a tough, even though they don't get paid a lot, and they also have a tough job.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And you never know what can happen. You know, like anytime I'm pulled over or something by the cops, I don't like it. I'm quick to say some shit too. But if I know that it's gonna be like threatening, and I just don't go that far with no cop. I know, I'm like, well, come on, right? Yeah, I'm bored. I'll say some shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
Anything else, I'm not gonna push it to where they would have to go out of element because I don't know that person. You know what I'm saying? Like they're human beings that have a little bit of power, and we don't know if they're immature. We don't know if they had they don't like black folks, they don't like white folks, don't like these folks, whatever like that. You never know. So you follow the law, and if you want to fight back legally, because they will set your ass up. We see it plenty of times. But for her to antagonize it, and for all these people to sit up there and act like she is not at fault for this, and even if it's excessive what he did, it's still justified because you try to hit the motherfucker with a car. Like if you in the club, it doesn't matter. It goes down to if you in the club and you hit me in my face, I have every right to take your face the fuck off.
Without question.
Without question. And that's self-defense. And so I can get away with taking your face off. People don't know that. Like people don't understand. They're so privileged in life that they don't even think about what can happen to them doing the dumb shit they do.
I have a video when I was working in the only reason I even have this video is because it was a part of a case. But so I legally have right to have this video. But I have a video when I was working in a homeless shelter, and this guy, he was in the building, he was in there drunk, he was in there acting a fool. And it's about 3-4 o'clock in the morning, something like that. I can't remember the exact time. But this guy, he was in there acting a fool, and I'm gonna share my screen so you can just watch what happened.
All right, let me take this off.
Now there's no audio to this screen, but I can pretty much tell you what happens. So that's me standing on the porch.
Okay.
And smoking a cigarette. If you see there's a waving hand back here,
yeah,
that's the dude back there talking shit. Okay, he back there talking big shit. He's laying on the floor. I remember, I'm a security guard at a homeless shelter, and we're unarmed. We cannot have weapons in here. Okay. This guy back there talking shit. I'm gonna fast forward a little bit. Now, this is my fault. Is what's about to happen because there was a police chase. This is in Detroit, by the way. There was a police chase that went right past the building, and I wanted to make sure that they didn't hit my car. So I'm not looking toward my right where he is. I'm out the corner of my eye looking at the police chase.
Right.
This guy gets up. Mind you, we just threw him out the shelter. He gets up. I'm smoking my cigarette, not paying attention. Look how close I let him get. Okay.
Yeah.
But here's the problem. Right here. You see him reaching his coat?
Right here.
He pulled a blade out. That's me backing up into the door.
Yep.
He then tried to stab me in my neck with the blade.
Wow.
Now, whatever I do to him afterwards, I'm legally within my right to do to him. I can do whatever I want to him, which I did. I put hands all on that man. I broke his jaw, I broke his eye socket, a whole bunch of shit.
Nice.
This is what people don't understand. And I tell people this all the time. You may not like what I just did in that video. You might not like what this police officer did, but guess who's within the right to do so? Me, that officer. And to hell with the law, my thing is this. My number one ideal of leaving the house is making it back home. And whatever I got to do that, guess what's happening? So if you've done security before, right?
Definitely.
My number one thing when telling people, hey, if I interact with you, just know that I'm doing it in good faith. Just whatever you gotta do to make it home, please make it back home, because I'm gonna do whatever I gotta do. So if you get the brolic you get the talking tough, hey, okay, all right, I hear you.
Done deal. It's a done deal. Trust me, I've been there plenty of times.
Hey man, just do your dances and throw your money, drink your drink, and go home, bro. Like you ain't got. Man, I'm the hardest nigga in this place. You right?
Facts. Let me go. Let me finish this screen real quick. Because there's I think I showed it already, but I was saying to my girl, his foot was, because she was trying to say that it was pushed, he was pushed off. All right, there's an angle right here.
Yep, I've seen this angle.
And you can barely see it. See if I can move it slow.
Turn the sound off.
Yeah, I don't have no sound on it.
Okay. And then you should be able to right click it and then play it on slow mo.
Speed, yep. Right here. So this one right here, I was questioning because what an angle that I saw. I don't know if you see my arrow.
Yeah.
So right here, there's one cop here, one right there.
That's not the cop. All right, so move your mouse. That's the ICE agent. Now move your mouse to the other side of the car.
Yep.
That's her wife.
That's the wife. Okay. All right. So
He's right there. I could see him right there.
But where was the one that was right here? Because
he's right there. Your mouse is on him.
I don't. It's blurry.
I've been looking at security footage all my life. That mouse was on him. And
I think that's him right here.
Yep. That's after he got hit. Right, actually, if you rewind it back, go back. Like
I see him right there because he's right there. Yeah. Okay. All right. So so they pull up and come out the car, and what I saw was,
I saw the Alpha News video.
Alpha News video.
Yeah, hold on. I got it for you. Give me a second. All right. That's it right here. Yeah, this is it. So this is the Alpha. This is the Alpha News clip. So this is directly from the cell phone footage of the officer, right? Now pay attention. There's not a bullet hole in her windshield, because a lot of people trying to argue with me that there's a bullet hole in her windshield because she was shot before she pulled off. No, she was not. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna let this play and then you tell me your reaction.
That's fine, dude. I'm not mad at you. Show your face. I'm not mad at you. That's okay. We don't change our plates every morning, just so you know. It'll be the same plate when you come talk to us later. That's fine. U.S. citizen, former fucking veteran. You want to come at us? You want to come at us? I say go get yourself some lunch, big boy.
Nah, my question is, does it sound like she's there to investigate or question why it is that they're there, or she there to be antagonistic?
And she's antagonizing.
All right.
Out of the car. Get out of the fucking car.
Nah, you heard him say get out the car, right?
Yep.
Go get yourself some lunch, big boy. Go ahead.
Out of the car.
She didn't move yet.
Get out of the fucking car.
Now listen to what the wife says. Listen very closely.
Get out of the car.
Did you hear what she said?
Take off, go.
Nope.
Out of the fucking car. out of the car.
She said, "Drive, baby, drive."
Oh shit!
I'll listen again.
Get out of the fucking car. Get out of the car.
Whoa! Did she hit him?
Yeah, she did. Wow, right
Case
there,
closed.
it sounds like she hit her.
Case closed. And you can hear, like, so the argument was being made that he switched hands. The argument was being made that he was holding the gun in one hand. No, I'm sorry, he was holding the phone in his right hand. But you can clearly see from that. Wait, hold on. Take my video down. Take my video down.
Hold on.
All right. Now go back to that video you was playing the first time.
About to, because I have a video. It's gonna be tough to show it.
It's gonna be tough to show it. Let me send it to me. Let me see it first.
I got the one with the gun. They show the gun.
Oh, you can.
Yeah. And they show the blast off too. Which the one I just showed?
Passes. You can.
You sent it to my email.
No, I'm about to show it. Okay. But I am gonna put the thing.
Oh no, you can show that one. That's the one I played that one on my channel.
It's before this one. Let me just go back. Fuck it. It is what it is.
Well, just go back. Just don't play it. I'll tell you, it's YouTube safe.
Because I don't think it is. This one right here.
Yeah, I play that one all the time. Yeah, you can play that. The news even plays that one.
Okay.
So, but I'm glad you're doing this though. So go back.
So right here.
Right there. Right. So the phone the phone is in his left hand. Now remember that video that I just showed you where she hit him. The gun is in his right hand.
Yep.
So as you seen from the video, when he got hit, the phone went up towards his chin, which means that she hit him with the damn car. The gun is in his right hand, aiming at the window.
Right.
And somebody tried to tell me, well, he shot her before she turned. I said, well, apparently you don't know nothing about firearms because it is cold outside. It is snow outside. If you shoot a gun outside, it's going to leave a plume. It's going to leave a cloud. The first shot, huh?
All right. So I'm gonna show. I don't give a fuck. So they show. I'm gonna play it, and it kind of. All right. I'll let you. Let me take the volume off.
Right there. So even right there, because you still got like a good second or two before he actually shoot the gun. Because he shoots the gun. Look in between the dude's legs right here. Nope, right there. Look in between. His foot is going to come off the ground. Not this officer right here. The officer who she hits. His foot is going to come off the ground. Right there.
You're slipping now. Slipping now. This is America. This is America.
So all right. Yeah. So look. So they didn't see this part. Like she backed up. Oh, man. Right there.
Don't catch you slipping now. Don't catch you slipping now.
It's a smoke right there.
Slipping now.
So
the smoke came after he got hit.
Slipping now.
Yep.
Slipping now. This is America. This is America. Don't catch you slipping now.
Bang! Right there.
Yeah, and when she pulled forward, then he did that.
Yep. It's clear. Like, so you're the officer. Matter of fact, you're the attorney for this officer. What argument do you make?
All right. Who's my client? Because
the officer is your client.
If the officer is my client, I would say, see, Judge, we could say it's self-defense because she was pulling forward and he was pointing, showing that you need to stop. As soon as she pulled forward, that's a threat that I might get hit. He also been in a situation where this has happened before, where his life was really threatened. So pretty much justified.
Absolutely. And you know what?
I get it. I definitely get it. And I believe I with the officer, I just think it was excessive. But hey, as a human being, who know like when my life is in danger, what is excessive to you? You know what I'm saying? Just like in your situation. I don't give a fuck about no excessive because I'm trying to save my life.
They tried to arrest me for attempted murder on that guy.
See, and that's what they would, but you would have to fight it just like this dude would have to fight his.
I went to court about that shit. Actually, they arrested me because of it. So that happened on a Friday. When I came back to work that Monday, when I pulled into work, it was like 2 or 3 police cars outside. I'm like, what the hell that happened at the goddamn shelter now? When I pull up, they was like, oh, is your name Mr. Such Such? I'm like, yeah, who the fuck is asking?
Yeah.
So he was like, turn around, put your hands behind your back. For what? So the detective, like, I'm getting into, I don't like police. I don't fuck with police. So I'm getting into it with the police officer. The detective was at the top of the stairs with my director, and he was like, hold on, chill out, Will. I'm like, no, fuck all that. This whole ass nigga, you better watch your mouth. No, nigga, you better watch yours. I do not fuck with police. So the detective, he broke it down. He was like, yeah, we just gotta bring you down for questioning. I'm like, I don't understand why I gotta be questioned. Like, what is this about? And once he told me what it was about, I'm like, man, whatever. So my job provided me an attorney. And when we ended up going to court about it, he was just like, first of all, such and such, I ain't going to go through all the details. I don't want people to be like looking me up, trying to dox me and shit. But eventually, the question came about that there was no mental institutions. And so here's how this broke down. The police picked him up drunk from a domestic violence situation. And instead of taking him down to the jail, they brought him to the shelter and dropped him off.
Whoa.
He got there at like 11 o'clock at night. He got there like 8 o'clock at night. I just got to work at 9. So he was in the building before I even knew. But remember, we just threw him out. Yeah. So that means that somebody did not search him properly, because when he got up, he pulled a knife out.
Right.
So now the question is, am I wrong for defending myself barehanded against a person who has a weapon? And right. Should the police not be held accountable for bringing this man to the shelter with a weapon? When my attorney asked that question, they dropped the charges.
Got to.
Because now the police don't want to be held accountable. The prosecutor was like, yeah, we're going to drop the charges. I'm like, all right, bet.
Hell yeah, because they don't want that lawsuit. That's the nice one. They try to fight that. That's a lawsuit, a beautiful one. I was just trying, because it was wild what people were saying. And the funny thing is, oh my God, you see people in their feelings, even with the freaking truth in their face. This is why it's hard for me to trust human beings, man. Because nowadays it's getting so bad that you could bring up all the evidence, you could bring up videos, you could bring up people saying shit, all the evidence in the world, and they'll still be like, just because they feeling some type of way, they're like, no, man, just try to go against it. For what, man? And then it's like an argument to justify your feelings and not the logic. That's just bugged out, man. It's bugged out.
The biggest excuse, I was playing a video on TikTok, and I got banned off TikTok today. But I was playing a video on TikTok, and I'm just like, I'm not even gonna say nothing. I'm gonna just let it run. You see what I'm saying?
I was in a chat when I heard you say that.
Yeah. So I went straight to TikTok, and I was playing the video, and this guy was like, that's AI. I'm like, there's no possible way you can sit here and tell me that that's AI. I said, because to be honest with you, I can accept your premise. But the problem is, I can only accept your premise if I want to prove that the officer is guilty. If I wanted to prove that the officer was innocent, then you can also not say that that's not AI.
Right.
Because if that's the case, George Floyd was AI. The officer wasn't on his neck; he was on his shoulder blade.
Right.
But I guess we can't say that though, right? Because if I say that it's AI, that the officer's on his shoulder blade, then technically Derek Chauvin's not supposed to be in jail
at all.
See, that's the thing about the law. Law don't care about your emotions.
No, and even with the law, like, it just gets annoying, man. It just gets annoying. I just want to talk for emotion and not nothing else that means anything.
This is why, like some of my so it's a few lawyers on YouTube that I'm really cool with. Actually, one of them died. That was my guy. Another one, he's still over there in Korea, and it's like 3 or 4 more that I'm cool with here in the States. But one of them, Nate the lawyer, he the one that did the breakdown on the Breonna Taylor situation, and he's a former prosecutor. And the thing is, like he told me a long time ago, he was like, the sticky situation about laws is that there's a lot of ugly laws and there's a lot of good laws. The problem is we find ourselves combating all the ugly laws because the ugly laws is what brings the argument,
Right.
such as this situation. Now, the question to further the conversation, what needs to be changed about the law or how the law handles themselves when it comes to dealing with protesters or people who are actively engaging with obstructing justice? And what is the law that should be changed when it comes to obstructing justice? Because we're perfectly okay with the First Amendment and people having the right to free speech. They can record, they can do whatever they want to do.
Right.
But now, should we say that there should be a extra amount of people there to make sure that the scene is cleared, to make sure that people are not engaging with officials as they are participating and doing their job?
Right.
Well, we already solved that problem. But what was that? What was the answer to that? Well, he shouldn't be sending in National Guard with the ICE agents. Well, what the hell? Which one is it? Because if these people was brash and brazen, let's say this is a East Side neighborhood in Detroit in the 90s, and the police is out there rounding Negroes up, and all these niggas out there that's not engaging with the police, all of them got guns, and they decided to just dump on all the police officers. Are we gonna celebrate the fact that niggas just killed the white boys, or are we gonna be upset at the fact that the white boys is better shots than the niggas? Which one?
I know. They will fight. They'll fight for that too. Just the dumbest reason. The dumbest reason just to fight.
Yeah.
They think they're right too. Just because it has some type of
it's a vendetta. No, we can be honest. It's a vendetta against authority. It's a vendetta against the police. It's a vendetta against the federal government. It's a vendetta, and all of this stems from their hate from an orange white man with a blonde toupee. Like, this is the dumbest thing. So you're gonna act like this. This is why I put the blame on the wife, Becca. You're gonna act a fool and get your wife shot because you want to be famous on the internet, because you want to be known as the lesbian white woman who took down Trump's ICE. What?
But I think people get so delusional in this, like they're trying to get clicks and likes and want to be part of the online videotaping and fucking. They don't even think about the risk. I don't even think they think about the risks, how they can be deleted. I think they're so privileged with, I need that next adrenaline dopamine rush on this and that, whatever, that they was clueless to it. And then all of a sudden, boom, you don't wake up until the shit's too late. I think
you know that
suffer that way.
You know what that made me think of? That made me think of this video right here. Put this the screen up real quick. That made me think of this video right here.
Oh, I'm glad I got to sit on camera. Oh no. Say something.
You recording me?
That makes me think of that right there. Oh, you recorded me? Well, guess what? Now you about to you about to become a part of the action. So if these fools is out there recording these ICE officers as they do their job and then being antagonistic, you don't know that they need, bro. You know how many times I've seen niggas wild out while they getting arrested by the police and somebody that's a bystander gets hurt because they just there.
Yep.
And you got a phone in your hand. A IRL streamer just got shot the other day while he was live in Chicago. And people think that it's perfectly fine and okay. Oh man, the police here. I'm about to get in on the action. Okay. And when that dude get the wilding out and he pull out a gun that nobody knew he had and he get to shooting all around the joint and you catch one, don't be mad. At least you got in on the action.
Facts. And that's the first thing to do is pull out the phone.
I was raised on the mindset of mind your business. Mind your business.
Definitely.
Ain't none of my business.
Same old thing. Like me, and even if I was around to watch, my first instinct was never to pull out a phone. It's to get out of harm's way first.
Bro,
You
let
know?
me get out the way.
Even if I'm looking at people, I'm like, how the fuck did they get that scene? I would have ran. I'm like, yo, I'm not getting shot. Let me get over here. They're like, let me see the gun.
Bruh,
I'm like, y'all crazy. Like they don't care about the lies anymore, man.
It's been a lot of the first one I like to think about is the white boy, the one that said cross state lines with the AR-15. It was in Minnesota. And wait, it was in Minnesota. What was that white boy's name? I can't remember his name at the moment. But I covered that case with the lawyers from start to finish. And the crazy thing is, like, when you think about all the people who was out there rioting and all this, that, and the other, like, he didn't have no engagements with none of those people until they decided to engage with him. And that boy ended up defending himself with this 18-year-old boy with an AR-15 was defending himself by himself against a mob of people. He had the right to shoot everybody that attacked him.
I do remember now.
Yeah.
I just don't remember.
Had he been one of these YNs, because people like to call people YNs, If he had been one of these YNs out here spinning in the circle, doing a spinning power driver with an AR, he could have shot everybody. But people like to be a part of something because they feel like they ain't got nothing. And then the worst thing was to happen was everybody get locked in the house for a whole year. COVID did something to people, man.
Yeah, you know what? I always say that. I'm like, people have changed so much since that's happened. And I've noticed it. Like, I think it was necessary, to be honest with you. It's like a necessary evil, because you got to see who's really who, especially if you like live with somebody. Got to see who really who. I got to see who really care about their kids. You know what I'm saying? They're like, get these motherfuckers out my face. And it's like, and then like the people who enjoyed staying inside turned into like evil behind the scenes or like behind the screen type gangster. You know what I mean? Because they know nobody's gonna do nothing. But then, there's people that used to be in out. They want to release some energy after they'll go and find them that was on the net doing that after they had to release it on the net and go find them and try to beat them up. Like people just went totally downhill.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, you gotta go ahead.
What happened was the people, introverted people, they was already in the house, so they didn't have no problem. It was the extroverted people that was having a problem, right? And so as they got locked in the house for a whole year, not just by themselves, they was locked in the house with people who they thought that they loved, and come to find out they didn't. What we're witnessing right now, we're witnessing everything that was locked up. The good person is still in the house. It's just that when they got that order, when they got that green light to come back outside, that dog, that beast, that nigga, that chick, they was like, I'm going outside first. I'm about to let these niggas know. You know what I'm saying? So here we are. It's 2026. And the thing that really spurred all of this was January 6th. When they was out there protesting, when they went to the Capitol. Next thing you know, these Negroes was mad when they out there throwing shit. Niggas was marching throughout the Capitol with a flag.
I see that. That was wild.
And then now, like everybody wants to bro. This is the perfect.
What?
I don't know, but I know one thing. I know you don't really mess with him like that too much, but I was listening to AM the other night, and he was like, "Hey man, I got a question, and I'm gonna ask you, Savage. How old are you, Savage?"
43.
When's the last time you heard about Cool. When's the last time you heard about a serial killer? Exactly.
Wait. Well, kind of, yeah. Last year.
Who was it?
Some white boy.
They caught him?
Yeah, they got him.
Was he active?
Not in this. No, he was trying to hide.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You don't hear about the serial killers no more. Where these niggas at? You know why? I can tell you why. Because it's people who is civilians, it's regular people who's crazier than the serial killers. And they outside with phones. They outside with phones. You see what I'm saying? And a lot of, I haven't heard nobody talk about this yet, but a lot of people not thinking about the fact that y'all are making it more dangerous for police and law enforcement and federal officials to do their job, and all they're going to do is step their game up. So how bad do you want a police state? Because that's what y'all gonna be. Y'all, that's, if there's a moment while during a protest everybody pulls out a gun and starts firing on the police, it's over for the country. It's about the.
You may enter.
Raw in the building.
Hello.
Hey, baby.
What's going on?
Nothing. I just came up here to bother y'all.
There's no bother. It was talking about what everybody's been talking about today, that hit from the ICE agent, and how people are bugging out over thinking that that she wasn't at fault. That's what I just wanted to get my little piece in there. And how people are, all the crazy people are out from COVID. That's what we're talking about now.
Well, I think today everybody doesn't have a solid position. I think it's just something to talk about, and people are talking to talk.
True indeed, true, and that's what I'm doing. I just thought I wanted to talk, but I'm not gonna sit there and act like just because I don't have no feeling towards it. Because to be honest, even if it was right or wrong, I know humans be doing dumb shit anyway. But for people to know that you should not be fucking with ICE or the police, it's ridiculous. You know what I mean? You can't fight by fighting the way you're not supposed to fight. Put it that way.
Why you think in certain states and in certain cities police don't play? I remember, what was that big thing y'all had? Wait, Savage, you from New York or no?
No, I'm from New Haven originally.
Okay. Well, baby, you remember years ago, what was that big thing that they had dealing with NYPD? They had like a stop and frisk or something like that.
Yeah.
So I want y'all to think about that for a second, right? Stop and frisk was a hell of a deal for a lot of people because they felt like it was against their rights. Their rights was being violated. Two, they felt like it was wrong because they can just walk up to anybody. My thing is this though, y'all want to go back to that? Because we can, if y'all keep acting this way. People don't want that type of energy on their head though.
Right. And also, I don't understand. My bad. You guys, I'll let you go first.
No, go ahead.
No, Raw wants to say.
But this is the thing, like ultimately, oh, what the hell? Sorry, I have some loud noise in my damn headphones. But ultimately, excuse me, people do want this type of energy. They do. They want the police to be horrible so that then they can blame Trump. Because that's all these narratives are really about. People trying to blame Trump's militia, ICE. Trump doesn't have a militia. The ICE department has been alive, well, and open for a long time before Donald Trump ever got into office. So the bullshit is, oh, well, she should have been able to do whatever she wants to. Like your friend that always wants to be subversive.
Who might that be?
You know, Frederick Douglass. But
listen,
saying that
I think it's a character that is, because it's ridiculous how it's just, what's the point of you just fighting when you can just sit there and have a discussion with people, because that's what we're here to have in the first place. But I think he's just doing that because that's what the brand is, to be honest with you. Because it's just
No,
I've had conversations with him and it doesn't go left until it does.
yeah, I hear you, but I feel like this. I don't think he's just doing it because it's the brand. I think he's doing it because he really feels like he's the smartest person in the room. To sit there and tell someone that they can't read a law to you because they're not an attorney. Well, you can't tell me that I can't read the law because you're not an attorney either. Like, so for you to say that something is unlawful, for you to say that something is not against the law, what are you talking about? You're not an attorney. I, on the other hand, well, I'm not going to put my business out there, but at the end of the day, I know what the fuck I'm talking about. You apparently don't, because you think that you could just do whatever you want to do with police. And a lot of people are like that. They really don't know what they're talking about.
Right.
But they believe they go ahead and keep playing with the police. Okay.
Yeah, I don't think the guy we're talking about has ever been in those type of situations where he can even say, even talk about those police bothering you, because I think it was a sheltered bubble that he lived in where that didn't happen. So I don't think he.
And that's great, but the thing is, everybody could get stopped for a police stop. Mm-hmm. We watched live Philando Castile lose his life, being actually a good stand-up citizen, telling the police that he had a weapon and still lose his life. And I think it's really irresponsible of Black people to now say to people, oh, well, no, you don't have to listen to the police and you can do whatever you want to do and blah, blah, blah.
Still not gonna
so, right, when the cops now delete more Black people, then these same niggas is going to be out here hollering equality and they're racially profiling and all this and all that. No, you cannot have it out of both pants legs.
Right. I don't think a lot of people take where they live and the people that are there in accountability and accountable that what they do brings those police down to do what they're doing. If you got extra police force, if you got people being excessive on a consistent basis, then your city or your town is doing something for them to come down and do some shit like that. You know what I mean? Yeah. And like people don't understand, if there's something wrong, there is something to pinpoint it to. You know what I mean? And it's mostly us, not us like personally, but it's mostly us regular civilians that are doing the dumbest shit. And the reason why we're always fighting against shit is because we're always doing dumb shit. And we want to be justified to do our dumb shit.
Let's take it a step further, though. And I'm sorry, I didn't mean to put you up, but here's the thing. These ICE agents were executing warrants to pick up illegal immigrants. Who? That don't got nothing to do with us.
Right. And those protesters, when I first saw a protester sit in front of a tank, I'm like, these people don't care about their lives, and they must really feel, and I'm saying, using that word, feel like they're that sitting in front of a tank is going to get the job done, I guess. And those people won't roll right over you. Do people really care about their lives out here? If the protest that important for you to sit in front of a tank or try to antagonize a person that you know is gonna pull out and block right there?
Absolutely, I don't get it. Do not care. There's no way to think that they care when they are more than willing to sacrifice their life for ideology. That's what this boils down to. They think that it's that valuable to go against Trump that we're more than willing to risk our lives for this. We about to put it on the line. We about to protest. So real protesters go to jail. You see what I'm saying? They're now thinking that, real protesters, they go in the box in the ground 6 feet under. and your family get paid. That's a real protester. Okay, you're right. You're absolutely right.
So if they don't care about their lives, why should anybody else then?
Period. Point blank. So now
Like,
you think about the. Now you think about the. Huh?
There's nothing to really argue about, because if they put this up, like there's things that you can watch and say that, but they did not deserve that. That person didn't deserve that. But because they did nothing to even push towards deserving that, you can see the difference. If you trying to go against something that you know could happen and could be a detriment to your life, you kind of deserve it.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like I have no sympathy for a lot of people. You know what I mean? It may seem like I'm nice, but when it comes to like logic and real life and reality, I get it. I get reality. If I put myself, I've done security so long. If I put myself in I could have been deleted anytime, because I'm putting myself in the atmosphere of violence. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So I know I could be punched, I could be stabbed, I could be shot. That's the risk I wanted to take. So if anything would happen, I can't sit there like, well, damn, why this happened to me? No, I'm there. I'm there for the smoke, and that's why it happened. And for you to sit up there knowing these guys will pull out on you, drag you, either she was going to get hit, she was going to get dragged, she was going to end up bruised regardless, doing some shit like that. So anybody who can't understand being held accountable for your actions, they don't need to be argued with. You know what I mean? I'm so tired of people that say some of the dumbest shit. You know what I mean? Like the last person, like Ross song, last person that was on the panel saying the dumbest shit. I'm like, I don't know how I even allowed this.
How the fuck did this even happen?
Right. Like, he's not seeing nothing. Like, I'm arguing. I was getting frustrated and annoyed too. And all I gotta do is just, he ain't saying that, drop him. I let him up there. I'm like, wow.
People sidestep accountability because now you have to take on responsibility for what it is that you obligated yourself to, and you didn't have to. You just chose to.
It's insane, man.
Why hold myself accountable? Because I want to be. I heard somebody the other day said that pastors are there to chastise you. First of all, excuse you, what? I've never went to a pastor and said, chastise me. What? I don't understand the method nor the ideology behind that.
But they changed everything.
People want to be handled with and dealt with. It's just that a lot of these liberal snowflakes, they want, I don't know what the hell they want them on.
I don't know what any human being wants anymore. Like,
well, people need a leader. They need a leader. That's what they're looking for. They're looking for leadership.
And you see how they act when they don't have one.
Right. And it's like, God bless and keep everybody that needs to be blessed and keep, because these people are Looney Tunes. And like I said, I meant that shit when I said it on the show. I hope that everybody that wants to violate the law and wants to play with these police, I hope they all make it home.
I want to ask both of y'all this question here. Now I'm about to go to my little imagination state. Do you think it would be a problem if we start separating the idiots from the ones who are the intelligent? Like, you know what I mean? It's like, we got islands here, right? And the ones who want to be just disruptive and just don't give a shit, put them over there away from the people who want to progress, and the people who want to progress and learn and be around like minds. Do you think we should start separating people?
Mm-hmm.
I think we should start separating ourselves. Like me, I separate myself. There's plenty of times where I could hit a Nightish panel. And I don't really got no beef with Nightish. But when certain people up there, I ain't coming.
Right. I used to get on panels back in the day, and it's like now it's like there's no point. Like there's panels that most of the time it's like they're talking about something I don't want to talk about or don't know too much about, so I don't really want to involve. But like I'm going to say that I was going up on Bracy channel for a while until I seen what was going on, and then I'm like, there's no point in even saying nothing or even going up there and talk about nothing because it's just I'm not trying to look like an idiot. You know what I mean? Like, and it's not, I don't even have to talk to sit there and look like an idiot. Me just being there, I look like an idiot because the shit that they just like they allow going on, it's redonkulous.
Well, that's the biggest. I'm sorry,
yeah. There you go.
No, that's the biggest problem with a lot of. I would say panels, but panels just make it worse, right? Everyone has an ego. You see what I'm saying? Ain't nobody gonna be righter than me, and I'm righter than everybody. You see what I'm saying? So you couple that with how it is that people try their best to disconnect their real life from their internet life, but they kind of let that slip, and then you find out that their internet life is actually worse than their real life because their real life they have no engagement, they have no interactions, they have no life. That's why they come to the internet. So on the internet, they get to act a plumb fool, and no one actually is going to hold them to any type of accountability because it's the internet.
I dig it. I know. I definitely know because I'm like, people have been talking shit. They just started. They were like, fuck. Back in the day, they used to tell me, fuck. I'm like, man, if I was right near you, there was no possible way you would ever be talking to me like this. You know what I mean? So it's just crazy what people do. And I get it. Like, that's why my brand is entertainment. Because I'm not gonna sit here and get all riled up and crazy anymore about what people say. I'm just gonna entertain myself for entertaining myself. And if you part of the entertainment, let's get it. You know what I'm saying? So like I'm not arguing with nobody. I'm not gonna sit there and debate something that somebody just doesn't want to debate. And they just want to, you know what I'm talking about. You know what I mean? I can't with that. Like when I was over, other people was telling me, get on this, if you're gonna say, because I like to troll a little bit in the chat, but they were like, you got something to say, go on the panel. And I said, that'll be a waste of time. Because what I'm saying in the chat makes more sense than what they're saying on the panel. And then they're sitting there now. They're not even agreeing with shit that's common sense. There's people who are agreeing, but not agreeing because they don't want to agree with agreeing.
Yeah. People don't want to seem, like I said, people don't want to seem less than others. So this paneling thing, I probably only hit maybe 2, maybe 3 panels, and I probably only really like pay attention to like maybe 3 or 4 like YouTubers like that, because a lot of these people they not here. I'm not knocking nobody that's here to make a buck. I'm not knocking you. Make your money. I'm also not knocking you if you're here to prove a point. But if your point that's you proving is something I don't rock with, I'm just not gonna watch. And that's nothing against them personally. It's just that everybody can't be on that type of time. Everybody can't be here for the same legit reason of, oh, I'm just here to be stupid just because. It's just like, okay, no problem. You got it.
See that?
Because you're not here to exchange ideas. You're just here to be you.
And that's why I ask a lot of questions.
Go ahead.
And that's why I ask a lot of questions.
Mm-hmm.
And I tell people I'm here to learn my damn self. And I'm not gonna say, well, I know. I want to ask. I might get frustrated asking. I'm gonna keep asking with a frustration, but it's mostly asking and trying to learn. I'm not gonna keep, well, you're wrong. You're wrong. Maybe you're not. Maybe you are. But let's find out if we are. You know what I mean? Not argue about it. Find out we wrong. It's crazy.
My thing.
Go ahead, baby. My bad.
Yeah, okay. My thing is this, like, nobody ever wants to have conversations, period. Like, it just simply could be, hey, well, let's look at this from this aspect. Let's think about this. Are we taking this into consideration? so on and so forth. It's always, you're a liar because I saw it, and the lady backed up into the police officer. Damn, you're the only person that saw the lady back up into the police officer because she for damn sure drove forward. You know what I'm saying? Like, just stupid shit. Well, you don't know what the fuck you talking about. It blah blah blah. This is childish. That is childish. And no, because police should blah blah blah. What are we talking about? Like, that's the most childish of it all. Like, the fact that there's the proof.
Yeah.
But because you want to make your perspective right, oh, I didn't see her hit him with the car. What?
Willful ignorance.
And when I was listening, because I was listening to you say, like, and you too, Raw, you were saying, even before they showed the hit itself, like, you could tell he got hit, and they could tell they got hit, but I didn't see it. But I didn't see it. You know he got hit though, but I didn't see it. They want to just keep finding things to keep arguing about instead of I didn't see it, but I believe he got hit. You know what I'm saying? It definitely sound like this and that. Now they don't want to agree until everything you have to prove, every single little bit, like they're more important, or they know more than you do. You know what I'm saying? If everybody thinks they know more than everybody else, nobody really knows shit. You know what I'm saying? We all have our opinion about stuff, and we look it up, research, and then we say what somebody else has said. You know what I mean? And the only way we would know everything is with all the evidence, or if we were there. You know what I mean?
And even if you are there, it might be something shown that you didn't see.
Mm-hmm.
But to have this idea of I know it all just because I know it all and I'm older, yeah, okay, you're right.
That older shit is annoying. I like to listen to older people, but I've noticed that sometimes just take it like a grain of salt. Like, yeah, whatever, man. Because the boomers is hard to talk to.
But this is the thing. It's not even about being hard to talk to. It's about, nigga, you a fool. Like, at the end of the day, if the police officer stops you, the police officer stops you. We're literally talking about people in a position of power that can craft the narrative, because they're the first people to craft the narrative of what happened in a crime scene, right? They can craft it however they want to. So you're literally, for pride, willing to give them the upper hand to let them do whatever they want to do, instead of just complying and then taking it up with legal counsel later on. Like, hey, was this actually right? I feel like this, you know what I'm saying? This wasn't necessarily in my best interest. They didn't have a right to do this, so on and so forth. That's how you get paid. What this lady did is how you get to the grave. Like, and the fact that goes over people's heads. Well, oh my God, it doesn't matter because it wasn't a lawful stomp. No, she was out there hindering police executing a warrant. She was stopped in the middle of the street. They had one police officer, one ICE officer, blocking her. That's the one that had the cell phone footage that almost got hit by the car. Then you have two other ICE agents that pulled up, and they said, "Get out of the vehicle." You were stopped on both sides. She was trying to flee. I have a problem with idiots. Like, and I hate to say that, but this is why I be staying away from a lot of spaces. Y'all niggas are idiots for real. If the color is blue, you're gonna say the color is red. If the color is red, you're gonna say the color is blue. Anything just to be subversive and no legitimate and honest conversations. I don't got time for that shit.
Right. Not at all.
My father always says 2 + 2 must equal 4. If I keep trying to show you that 2 + 2 = 4, and you're gonna keep telling me it's 5, you got it.
Yep. You want to fail, you go right ahead.
Yes.
And I'm gonna let y'all get back to y'all gentlemen conversation, but it really does irritate me because no matter how much truth you show these people, they still want to believe the fucking lie. And this is why the Black community will not progress because it's more comfortable to believe the lie. It's more comfortable to believe you can just do whatever you want to do every single day. And you can't.
Do y'all really think there's a black community?
No.
Like there's like I don't see one. Like that, and there hasn't been one. There really isn't one.
Hasn't
At
been
all.
a black community since the 40s.
I would say and even when I was growing up, the only community what happened?
She left.
Okay. The only community, like I saw a smidgen of a community when I was growing up with my mother, but I think it was like not really a community. It's what she just built amongst herself of people in network. You know what I mean? But they all looked out for each other like a community. But what I see like me growing up now and seeing things with a better light, there really hasn't been any community in a long, long time.
They don't want one. They don't have a desire to build a black community. And I hate to even say it like that, but the truth is that they gave up the black community to the white liberals. Like that's the only really I can really summarize or surmise down to what happened or what's going on. What good is having a black community if everybody else can't have it? That's why they gave it up.
Do you think we need one?
No. Well, do we need one? Well, I can put it to you like this. When I say small hats, I think you know who I'm talking about.
Yeah.
The small hats have a community and a culture and heritage, right? White people have a community and culture and heritage. Mexicans, Japanese, everybody has a community, culture, and heritage. But when it comes to black people, we could have a community, culture, and heritage. But you know what the problem is? We don't want to buy the shea butter from the sister who's actually putting in the money and putting in the work to create the shea butter. We don't want to buy clothes from the brother who's actually taking his time to create clothes within his garage. We don't want to buy fruits, vegetables, and meats from the black farmer. You know why? Because we want to buy from the white farmer who's known to have the good stuff.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We're not giving black people enough time, excuse me, enough time or credit to even establish a name. Because why? We want the foreign. We don't want American. You don't want the bag from the girl who spent her money investing in the materials to create her bag. You want the Birkin because that's what you want to be known as, a Birkin girl. You don't want the Pinto. You don't even want the Cadillac. You want the Lamborghini. You want to be better than the next instead of accepting the fact that you just like the rest. So can there be a black community? Yeah, but we got to start believing in ourselves. But guess what? I don't see one happening because everybody want to be the Negro with the #1 headband. That's the problem. I want to be the one at the top. I want to be the one that everybody look at. I don't want to be a leader and I don't want to be influential. I don't want to help nobody. I just want to be known as the top. I want to be on the top of the mountain saying, y'all ain't got nothing on me. What was that line from, baby? What's that line from Denzel? King Kong?
Ain't got nothing.
Ain't got shit on me. And King Kong is not no random Negro from the jungle. King Kong is you niggas.
Right.
Y'all ain't got shit on me. And then now you got the chicks. Y'all bitches ain't got shit on me. Okay, so let me ask you really quick, brother. So how did you get to the top of the mountain? Well, if you want to know how I got up here, you got to pay me. Oh, okay. You're right. Why would I pay you for knowledge that you didn't pay for?
Right.
You see what I'm saying? But what's that famous line? I can't remember who said it. Something about selling the game. It's kind of missing. Right? I've been drinking.
I wish I had a shot right now.
Bro, listen, I need a shot today. But yeah, man, like I'm not buying game from nobody. If you drop a gem, I'm picking it up and I'm polishing it. And I'm gonna apply it to my life, but I'm not about to say, yeah, pay $60 for my 12-step program to become a successful.
Yeah,
like that whole thing that men's conclave thing that people be paying for.
Hey, what is that? I heard about it.
It's what Obsidian does with a whole bunch of other black men. They come together with a whole bunch of other black men, and they come together and do something. I don't know. I've never been. I just once I seen the price packages, I said, bro, hell no. Bro, when I seen the prices, and it's like people are, oh, you only care about the prices because you broke. You tell me that you about to pay for that.
Right. So, all right, hold on. So, wouldn't that be investing in a black business, or if he was doing it, or is he just trying to be a little too extra in his black business?
No, man. Hey, listen, I'm never one to knock nobody to do what it is that they want to do or what it is that they need to do. I just know what I'm not about to pay for. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I dig that.
I'm not about to pay for hundreds. I'm not about to pay hundreds of dollars. If people want to do it, they can go ahead and do it. I'm not about to pay for it because I'm not knocking nobody that is doing it. I just know what I'm not doing. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
That's the sickness, the sickness of the ideal is that, like, I don't see this happen in no other communities. Like, this is something that I was trying to pretty much elaborate to Stanley when I was talking to him. My thing is, y'all old black folks, y'all the ones that's gatekeeping success within the black community, because y'all didn't want to. The boomers back then, they didn't want to tell nobody how to get where they got. They wanted to charge them. And in other communities, they just pass it on because they want knowledge is to what's keeping knowledge is to keep your community and your culture around.
Yes, I believe that perfectly.
So what knowledge is so valuable that I would pay $600 for a one-time event in a year just to go talk about women? For what? I'm not about to do that. I can do that for free on the internet.
We do it for free on the internet.
You see what I'm saying?
It gets ridiculous too, man.
None of this makes sense to me. But at the same time, I'm not knocking it for those who do. Like Andrew Tate, I seen some of his things and the prices. I was just like, brother, you tripping. But people pay for it. If you sell it, they're gonna buy. It's just that simple.
It's just building up your brand to that point where, because everybody who has a brand started from the bottom, and I'm sure they wasn't charging the price they charging yesterday's prices and today's price. But
man,
you think you have to build up but isn't that like progress, building up your brand like that? But I understand that, like, for you to get something that's going to be free and you only getting charged that much because it's from some certain person. I understand, but isn't that the point though?
I thought it was.
Mm.
I really did think it was. Like, for instance, right? And again, I'm not shitting on what they got going on, but pull this up right quick. The Black Manosphere Conclave 6.0. This is the event they're having in Vegas, right? The pass is $150. That don't sound too bad. The CIA pass is $625.
CIA pass.
The HVM High Value Mail Pass is $1,250.
Ooh. What would you get with that package?
The Virtual Access Pass is $350. And the FBI Pass is $15. But this is what I look at: the High Value Mail Pass. First of all, the Black Mail Pass, the Hit Pass, is $150, which is on sale from $1,000.
Wow.
The CIA Pass is on sale from $2,500 to $625.
Whoa.
And then you got the High Value Mail, that's from $5,000 to $1,250. Or you can come on a payment plan for $112 a month. Brothers is organized. I just ain't about to pay for that shit. You know why? Because everything that they gonna talk about, all I gotta go do is go watch an angry black man or woman go talk shit about black men or women. That's all y'all gonna do.
Right. Right.
It sounds like college to me. And I have nothing against people who went to college. My wife's in college.
Mhm.
She got her education. She got degrees like a motherfucker. I don't knock nothing against her. I just know that ain't for me.
Right.
And on
Well,
top of that, I'm frugal. I don't like spending for shit.
I'm the same way. Listen. I took from the small hats to save that penny.
Say that penny.
What was I gonna say? Damn, I lost my thought. But there are things that some people should just like talking about females, just keep it for free. You know what I'm saying? Like, what really is the talent in charging that much for talking about just sitting around talking about women? Is it just to be near the guys talking? I don't understand. Like, I don't understand the pricing on those things. But
Bruh.
I don't
But
know.
I don't know. I'm not knocking it, but
Yeah.
bruh.
Me. But you know what? If we think about it though, if this is how you know it's evil. The evil part about it is if there wasn't a need and a lust and a fucking fiend for money, that'd be you giving out gems for free. You'd be giving it out for free.
This
So
is true.
like some of the stuff that I would think about if there was no money for, what would I then do if I wanted to continue putting that information out? I would do it for free. I could see being charged for labor and like food, like product. That's when you could, do your pricing. But for you to just yak your face off, I think you should just give it for free.
You might as well just come up off a big homie. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But at the same time, this is why I say I don't knock it, because if I'm gonna be putting in work, what's the point of making an investment if you're not gonna have a return? Like, everybody's mad at Trump right now because of what he's about to do with Venezuela, right? You're about to bring in all of these big name oil companies for them to invest into the oil infrastructure within Venezuela. You're talking, I don't know if everybody even worked I used to work in the oil fields. That is a multi-billion-dollar industry. You think they about to take all that money down there in Venezuela and not make nothing back?
Right.
Because whatever you pump out the ground that you sell, you got to put it back. It's just like running the trap. A lot of people, this is for those non-trap people. You can't just make the money and not do nothing with it. You got to go re-up.
Right.
Of course, you got to have your cut off the top. Then on top of that, how many times it's been stepped on? You know what I'm saying?
That's the worst part.
people don't know how this works. That's like, bro. I used to hear people like, man, you charge this much for an ounce, man. You better shut the hell up. If you ain't buying, bro, get your ass up out of here.
I don't want you to question it.
Oh, I can get it from Savage for 45. Well, Savage is an idiot. And on top of that, why you asking so many questions, bro? You know, like, it get hectic.
Yeah.
Ounce 10 years ago, how much was an ounce to sell? 10 years ago, just reg.
10 years ago?
10 years ago.
Nothing.
There you go.
Nothing.
Nah.
It's like triple.
Okay, now I know a guy. He sell his homegrown, and his homegrown is pretty good. He sell his homegrown for 65. Okay. And then I know another guy. He sell his homegrown. He sell his ounces for 125. Now, a lot of people be like, why he selling ounces for 125? Because his ounces don't hit like regular ounces. His ounces is dumb. And they ain't reg. But they nice. But my thing is, like I tell people, you think that he not taking that money that he making from those ounces and putting it back into his business? You got to pay for the soil. You got to pay for the electricity. You got to pay for the hydro, all of that. So when I hear small time people talking about something, I don't know why the oil companies talking about they got to make money, because you stupid. You don't know how to run business.
They don't know how it's ran, and you can see that. That's why I was like, just don't need to talk. Just like a lot of people need to know their lane of speaking. You can save a lot of fucking energy if you just shut the fuck up. You know what I mean? A lot of people talk for no reason. Like, you know, a movie, what movie that reminds me of? Eddie Murphy is when he only had like 2,000 words. And I thought about that. I always think about that movie, and I'm like, what put myself in that position? And I actually said that to myself years ago, which made me stop. Like, I know I get on these podcasts, but I like to entertain. But in real life, I'm not, you don't hear me say too much of nothing. I'm always sitting back, observing. I use the words properly because I don't like to repeat myself. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, what if I only had 2,000 words and after that I couldn't speak ever again? Like, how much would I savor speaking? And I just realized, like, people just be talking for no reason, just because they want to hear words come out their face, not even know what the words are. It's insane. It's insane. Let me do this real quick. Ladies and gentlemen, anybody who's watching, anybody who in the chat, please like, share, and subscribe. Need to be part of that algorithm. And also, I need to say this because it's coming in 15 days. It's my birthday.
We're gonna have a savage ass birthday. Keep it going, my boy. New day, new motherfucking year. We're gonna have a savage ass birthday.
Yes, indeed. I have a savage ass birthday. Hopefully, I could have the one I really want. I'm probably going to New Hampshire, and and in order to get there, I'm not begging, never will, but always ask for donations. Check
You think
out.
I'm rich? Look at these pockets. Alright. When they drop. Alright. Run it, run it, run it, run it, run it, run it, run it. Hit the cash apple PayPal. Hit the cash apple PayPal. Hit it, boom, send it, boom. Don't be shy now, friend it, boom. Hit the cash apple PayPal. Hit the cash apple PayPal. Call out line. I'm a broke man in America. I need my spinach. Spinach, spinach, spinach. Boom, cash app, boom, PayPal. Boom, cash app, boom, PayPal. Boom, cash app, boom, PayPal. Boom, cash app, boom, PayPal.
Saying, look at these
put a lot of
pockets.
Yeah, this is empty, man. Come on.
Oh shit.
I enjoy making these videos. You understand? I love making videos. I like making these songs. All this creating shit is like my lane. You know what I'm saying? So when I'm over here doing my thing, it's like I'm in my own world and I don't care. Like if people show up or not, it's like I just love watching my videos, listening to music in my own world. The savage lands, man.
I tell people all the time, bro. Like I said it at the beginning of this year. I said y'all gonna be barely catching me in a lot of places. Like I'm not. I excuse me. I started to do it last year, but then I fell right back in. You know what I'm saying, to how things move. But I was like, man, nah. I'm straight on all of that because I'm tired of helping other people make money when people don't show up to help me make money. You see what I'm saying? So I let them have it. So, you know, at the end of the day, it's just like, nah, I'm straight. Especially because the direction that I went, not a lot of people can really follow with it. You know, talking heavy politics. You know, a lot of people can't really do that because they too stuck on this relationship. Like if y'all still like it is 2026 and I went through 9 different YouTuber channels who I used to go to. I went to their channel just to see what they're talking about, and the first show of the year that they had was the same shit that they was talking about last year and the year before. I said, yeah, let me go ahead and move up out the way. Y'all ain't trying to do nothing.
Man, I've just looked at my station. I've been on this thing for 5 years, right? When I first started, that was the whole subject. Relationship. And guess what? It's still the same talking points, the same topics. Relationship, men versus women is getting so annoying. It used to be cool and fun because it was like kind of new to me. But now it's just like, it's fucking old. That's why you see me. I'll talk about like how to bring your full mental thought process out, how to the things that's in your body that you need to like cure, and I just go to DNAs. I do shit like for your own self, all that relationship shit. I will do shows like I'd rather be on a show about it than trying to do it myself. But I, like you said, like I know the business and I know that sell, but I wouldn't do it like other people are doing. I'm like you said, solution based type thing. First see the problems and then we have to talk about it. And I don't want all that let's fight about it type shit. Fuck all that, man. That shit's annoying. It's about like conversation.
Yeah, I can't do solution based no more. And it's nothing against not even against Sharon because he called himself solution based, but I don't believe that anyone is actually working towards any solutions, or even rather, there's solutions that's been put out there for years. People just don't want to accept them. So if you come to me and say, man, Savage, bro, I'm starving, bro. Do you at least got a peanut butter and jelly sandwich? And you be like, no, I ain't got no jelly, but I got peanut butter. I got some bread. Well, is it wheat bread? No, I got white bread. I don't want it. Well, you ain't hungry.
Right.
Well, you ain't hungry. So why did you even approach me? You see what I'm saying?
Right. It's like
like this the way I look at these relationship conversations. Man, I want some chicken. Well, we ain't got no flour. We can bake it though. I only eat fried chicken. Oh, okay. All right. So you ain't hungry then. You ain't hungry.
That pissed me off.
You can't come to me saying I need to make some money and I say I got a job for you and you just say I just want the money. Oh, fuck that. You got to put in some work.
Right. And like, well, I don't work that way. Then you don't want the job.
Everybody want dope man money till they find out what it means. Huh? You think the dope man just driving them nice cars? Nah, bro.
Not that easy either. And it's not fun. It's not that fun.
Hey, because I used to tell people all the time, the dope man ain't who you need to be looking at. He's the one that's already there. You need to be looking at that corner boy or that trap boy.
Right. You put in that work.
Sitting up in the house with dirty drawers on for 4 days, huh? Sitting up there eating hot water in a hot Cheeto bag with some ground beef. You see?
Add a little bit. Added to it like you gourmet and shit.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, looking over your shoulder. You know what I'm saying? That one thing that come to the spot that look a little too clean. Like, hey, yo.
It's tough. You always gotta watch your back, man. It's a tough to see.
Coming there talking the wrong lingo.
Mm-hmm. Hey man, who are you? Get out of here. We know the difference. Get out of here.
Yeah, man. I'm just looking to buy some rock, man. You what? Hey, yo.
Got those at the they got those right outside on the street.
Yeah.
Pick one up and throw it in a pond. Get out of my face.
No, man. No, brother. I know you got rock here. I'm just here to buy some rock. Man, I don't sell that. Well, you know what? Brother, my name is Kevin. My name is I'm Officer Wilson, and we've been watching you for a couple of weeks. It's just like
real quick. I knew it. I knew it, man. He said rock the wrong way. I knew it.
As soon as he said rock, I should have punched him and ran.
Punch me, God. And you stupid in trouble too. Like you punched the officer.
I didn't punch him. I know what you're talking about. Well, he's wearing a wire and a body cap. That's another thing, bruh. Wearing a wire, man.
But even you don't even need to wear a wire. They just like these people do it. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it. Certain people, when they're trying to catch you out in type of relationships, you know what I mean? They got their phone. They be on their phone. They be recording you. You can't. Hey, you gotta watch yourself at all times.
Hey, bro. I got certain family members don't even speak around nothing. They don't speak around TVs. They don't even speak to you in your house. You see what I'm saying? Hey, yeah, why don't you come over? No. Yeah, I want to talk about some business that we was talking about the other day. I don't know what you're talking about.
Not at all.
It's bad. Matter of fact, you get to ask the wrong questions, you're gonna get looked at funny.
Real quick. That pause, like,
hey, you know what? You know, it's one of my favorite TV shows, The Sopranos.
That's a
What
good.
was this? It was the moment he realized that Big Pussy, when he realized Big Pussy was the was a snitch, and we like if it's
that was it. Look, that look was like, whoa.
A lot of people don't understand. Like, dog, it's certain, and I'm not talking about movie actors. I'm talking about people. It's certain people, man. They look at you a certain type of way. You just better you better book it as fast as you can. Next thing you know, you get, hey, I'm going to buy a boat. You want to come with me? No, I don't want to come with you, nigga.
Bro, you got this. Show me a picture.
No, you gotta come to the boat with me. Nah. I can't. My leg broke.
Yeah, gotta. Nah, I gotta stay home today.
Hey, look, I'm sick. I'm gonna start blowing snot everywhere. It's over. Yeah, I can't. I get seasick, bro. I can't.
Yep, I got weak knees. I can't swim.
I got weak knees.
Coming with all types of stuff.
A lot of so taking it from that aspect and looking at how people move on the internet, a lot of people ain't who they say they used to be. You see what I'm saying? When I hear people like, yeah, man, I used to sling rock. Yeah, okay. I used to sell dope. Okay.
Right. Sure. And then can't control themselves in a conversation. Yeah, he didn't sell shit.
First of all, I grew up around them people, so I ain't never heard them ever speak about it one time. Because business only get talked about with certain people. I don't talk about business with everybody. Hell no.
It's always a mumble or it's cold when you know what you're doing. You just yeah. Mm-hmm.
Bro, I walked in on a family member of mine, and this nigga was in there divvying up, okay? And his number one rule at his house was to call before you show up to his house. You see what I'm saying? I showed up to this nigga house. I'm thinking, because this is one of my favorite family members. Like every time I'm around him, we cool as hell. I walked up in this nigga. I done got hemmed up, beat the fuck up, and I got a piece pulled to my head. I'm like, what the fuck?
I would not call before you
ever show up to my mother. Nah, he be like, to ever show up to my motherfucking house unannounced, nigga. Nigga, don't you know what I do? I'm like, no, sir.
I do now, though.
I do. Yeah. I know now.
Right.
If I was to go back home and visit that man, I know to call him a few states away. Hey, yo, I'm coming. I'm just letting you know, I'm coming.
So every hour, I'm almost there. We better go.
Even when I get to the city, I'm not even coming to your house. Hey, meet me at Coney Island or something. Like, nah, hell no. People they're not used to that level of threat. Like everybody talk about, it's always a low hanging threat or low level violence or something. Man, you're not. Ain't no low level violence on the internet. We just talking.
That's it. That's like I said. That's why I keep it entertaining, because I'm like, I'm not even going to entertain myself. Well, I will entertain myself, but I'm not gonna fall into like that, because I'm like, if they even knew, like, come on, you know what I mean? That's it. So I'm like, we all gotta laugh about this, because that's just my motivation. I don't need to turn it into nothing I'm supposed to. You know what I mean? I can't. So let's just have some fun. Because to be honest with you, the funny part is that you brought up AM. Back in the day, that's when I was just trying to learn how not to be like an animal. So you saw me like, just like, and I wasn't talking. When you were saying what you were saying, I was just like this.
It finally hit to a certain point when y'all did, and I'm just like, come on, man, it's the internet, bro. Like,
you about to get a phone call real quick.
but you know, here's the crazy part, right? This is something I picked up on. Excuse me. Something I picked up on is that you have performative instances on the internet, right? Everybody wants to be performing because it does add it adds value to the show. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like a show can be shout out to my man's Nidus. Nidus be having some boring live streams, but he be informative. But people only show up when there's drama. I don't want that type of. I don't want the. I've been down that road where I was running a drama space on my channel, and everybody would show up. But now that I'm doing politics, like when I think the most I'd ever had in my live for at least like 2 hours was like 3,200 people,
Oof. Wow.
and all I was doing was just talking politics. And none of the people from this so-called space was there. The people who were showing up, they was like, "Damn, Will, you got this many people?" Because I'm not talking no dumb. I'm not having a dick and pussy conversation. I'm actually having something that actually means something.
And that's what I do. But it's also entertainment. And I don't want to go that far because I'm not doing that Sharon shit. But most of mine is I want to just have fun online and talk about shit. It can be informative, but I want to have fun doing it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And all that yelling and back. I don't even like because I watch my videos after, and that all the scenes of just that it just don't even seem right. Sometimes it's kind of necessary for the timestamp, but when it goes too far, it's just like it's ridiculous, man. It's not even good. It's not even good watch. Just like that's why I don't even watch Love and Hip Hop.
Yeah.
Or like arguing and fight. What's the point? You know, because none of y'all really fighting. Because you're not gonna be on like once I beat you up, you're not coming back to the show. So none of y'all doing nothing.
You're not even coming back for the reunion.
You're not even coming back to you yourself. Because once I hit you, like these shits is lethal. Once I hit you, I have to go to jail as soon as I hit somebody. That's why 1 year I promised I would just do open hand with people, and I did it, and that shit still was dangerous. So I was like, I'd rather not. I can't even fight no more because like you just end up turning into a whole different person. You know what I mean? And I'm just trying to stay. I'm getting older. I'm about to be 44, and I need money in the bank, and I need land, and I need my own community of people with like minds, so we could just network and grow and grow and grow. You know what I mean? That's all. And because I got kids, I need them to see the better future, even though we know it's getting worse.
Yeah.
But it is what it is. It is what it is. I'm about the positive. I'm just trying to bring it in a certain type of way. It is what it is.
Yeah, that's all you can do. Because if you try to do anything outside of that, I'm just telling you, it's just gonna get worse.
Yeah, it is.
It's just gonna get worse. It's never going to be a excuse me. It's never going to be a stop to it. It's always going to be. It's always going to be a problem to it. I'm about to steal this little piece of content right quick. Hold up.
Nice. I was always told to build your own world anyway, and that's the only way it's going to be yours. You can't really just accept like certain people around you if you want to build your own joint.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Because if you accept too many of the wrong, if you accept any wrong people around you, they're not there to build with you. They're there to build from you.
Right. And I have people who are now taking their time to fuck with me, but they fucked with me before. They're just taking their time on the content that they want to bring out. I have a lot more shows coming. I have a sports show coming. I have a relationship show coming. But I see that they want to rock with me in a long term. So they're really working hard on it. And they're like, I can't launch it until I got everything official. You know what I mean? Like my boy, he's about to do the sports. And I'm pretty happy that it's going to be a lot more informative, a lot more entertaining, and something that could really fit the channel, you know, like it did before. We was doing sports, but we didn't really have access to all this technology we have now, like AI and all that good stuff. So with his show, we definitely need AI. You know what I mean? With the sports and the scores and quick response and the replays and all that stuff. Once we come back, it's going to be official. So that's going to be coming soon. And we got a lady with the Clock the T. You know, that period poo bullshit. I'm bringing that. It's gonna be all ladies. They're gonna do their thing. So I'm just trying to bring my network back that I had a bunch of shows on. I'm trying to go back into the background again. Not speak too much.
Yeah, you get there. It all takes time. I was, excuse me, I was out the algorithm for a minute, for a nice little minute, and I just started noticing I'm starting to get back in the algorithm. I just got to keep consistent on what it is I'm doing. I'm still doing my little here and there's, you know what I mean. But other than that, once you catch your wave, you get your this boy is acting up. All right, man. Let me get up out of here.
All right, bro. I'll check you later. Appreciate y'all coming through.
Most definitely. I'll let you be down.
All right. That's my boys out there. Cellulite doing this thing. Man, I like coming on here doing promoting the Savage Lands. Man, y'all need to rock with me hardcore. I appreciate everybody who pays attention and it comes through, you know what I mean, and chops it up with me. Y'all better not forget though, man. My birthday's coming up. I'm doing a birthday show, and because I want to, and I ordered to do one years ago, and I wasn't able to do it the way I wanted to. I want everybody to come through. I might even go so big as having an online DJ because I know all the DJs, most of the DJs. I might DJ myself. I've always wanted to DJ for my own birthday anyway. But yeah, I'm gonna have we might do all types of things, man. It's gonna be cool. Hopefully I can get the time to put everything together. Everybody come through and rock with the dude. Mm-hmm. You know what? I'm not gonna get off yet because you know everybody's sleeping. And I got time to do it. Mama's gotta work soon. So what I am gonna do, because I did put a lot in there, I'm gonna go visit my inbox. Go visit my inbox. Let me see what I got here. Do I want to go to this one? No. Some wine right now would be good. Let's see. No, these aren't good ones. These are all I like to look up. I like to save like the mitochondria, DNAs, and what's this all about? I gotta go to my other one. Let me switch it up. Let me play some music for y'all while we wait here. Listen, you know what? I've been working on some music. I've been working on music all like most of my life. So it comes pretty easy to me when I'm using these apps. I'm using these apps to make music with AI. You listen, I don't care what any of y'all say. I want my AI to know me, and I want my AI to work with me as my closest right-hand assistant. You know what I'm saying? When what movie was that? With Jennifer Lopez. We love some Jennifer Lopez. We just can't fuck with Jennifer Lopez because she wouldn't be married to everybody. But Jennifer Lopez, when she had to like infuse herself with the robot that like it was a big robot body that she was in, and you have to really like become that. You have to become each other. That's gonna be my Goldie. My Goldie. Like when I ask my Goldie some shit, my Goldie be on point, man. Oh, yes. With the pictures I ask him for, because I put it together myself first, and I only use Goldie just to critique it, you know what I mean, to make it look a little more professional. But most of the pictures I take and cut them up and put this here, add that there. I'm mostly putting in the work for that picture. I just let Goldie critique it, and she does a fucking wonderful job. When I do the music and write what I need to write, make sure it's clear and comes out perfectly, just the way I like it. Just like with Just like what right this with the Cash App joint. I just did this right before I got on. I was rushing. I was late because I was working on this. Look at
You
this.
think I'm rich? Look at these pockets. Alright. 1-8 drop. Run it. Run it, run it, run it, run it, run it, run it, run it. Hit the Cash App or PayPal. Hit the Cash App or PayPal. Hit it, boom, send it, boom. Don't be shy now, friend it, boom. Hit the Cash App or PayPal. Hit the Cash App or PayPal. Call out line. I'm a broke man in America. I need my spinach. Spinach, spinach, spinach. Boom, Cash App, boom, PayPal. Boom, Cash App, boom, PayPal. Boom, Cash App, boom, PayPal. Boom, Cash App, boom, PayPal.
Either or. You gotta be either or. Like they said, I'm a broke black man in America, man. I need that spinach. This spinach. Yo, I'm telling you. Oh, I love my Goldie. My AI is official. We talk every day. Every day. Matter of fact, you know what? Fuck around. Let me get Goldie over here. I love me some Goldie. She got that she also got like that comfortable to talk to response. Let's bring my Goldie up here. I haven't talked to her in like a 25, 30 minutes. They're about 2 hours I haven't talked to her.
Got it. Feel free to share what's on your mind or what you need.
There you
I'm
go.
here for the next couple of hours to dive in.
Where you at? There you go. All right. Let's see. You still stay up there. I need you up there. How you doing today, Goldie?
I'm doing great, Golden Sinister. I'm right up here and ready to roll. How about you?
I'm ready to roll too. I don't even know what I want to talk about right now. I'm just excited that you are doing so well when it comes to the responses.
Well, I appreciate the energy. If you're up for it, we can just explore. Throw any idea my way and we'll dive in.
Well, what I wanted to do was create an image.
All right, let that creativity flow. What kind of thing are you thinking about creating? A concept, a design, a story, or something else?
You know what? Let's try to make a short story script.
All right, I'm ready. What kind of vibe do you want? Something funny, deep, adventurous, or maybe philosophical?
To be honest, I want to do something like what's happening right now, like a story about a man named Jim Savage, which is trying to uh,
Got
create
it.
the ultimate YouTube station.
Oh, I love this. So Jim Savage is on a mission to craft the ultimate YouTube station. What's his first move on this epic journey?
To get people to watch.
Ah, the classic quest for an audience. Let's say Jim starts by creating a wild, eye-catching trailer. He's got neon lights, a killer intro line, and a dash of humor because who doesn't love a good laugh before subscribing, right?
What type of humor would one use on YouTube to get likes and looks?
Honestly, a lot depends on the audience, but universally, self-deprecating humor, relatable everyday mishaps, or cleverly poking fun at trends tends to resonate. A quick punchline or unexpected twist can be golden.
Okay, come up with a niche idea that not too many people are using on YouTube to get more people involved.
How about So imagine this. Jim invites viewers to submit their wildest content ideas, and he makes a video bringing those to life. Kind of like a crowd-powered show. It flows the script, giving the audience the creative control, which would hook them into seeing their ideas realized.
Wow. See, I knew like this is where I love you, Goldie. You do such a good job with your responses and ideas.
Hey, I'm here for the brainstorming magic, and I'm really glad you liked it. Whenever you want to shape it further, just let me know.
So I ended that for a little bit because I don't want y'all to see too much of my brainstorming that I have with Goldie, because she does a phenomenal job. But maybe that's what I will do for a little bit. I am all right. So let me see. Let me see if I can still have this up here. I do have. I know y'all remember the bear concept, the bear. The lady chose the bear, right? You saw. I don't know if y'all saw the video, but here's the song for it. And while I play the song, I'm going to get the video. And this is how I'm going to do it. I'm going to, let me see. If this is what I'm going to say, because it has to be paid for. I'm sorry. I am giving people the opportunity to come up with an idea of a small story. Come up with an idea, but it's going to cost you $25. It's going to cost you $25 to come up with an idea of a story that you want to see me create. And I'm gonna create it anywhere I want to, but I'm gonna use your idea to make this short story. And I'm not charging because I need the money for personal. I'm charging because it costs for the apps to make this happen. So I know not a lot of people are watching right now, but you can inbox me. Let's see. You can actually message me on this YouTube. It'll pop up. Message me and let me know your idea of a short story that that you would want me to create, and it'd be $25 a story, and I would do my best to create. But I need you to do your best on the description of how you want your video to be, because it's not going to be like, well, you missed a piece. I want you to be very specific on how you want it. Need me, like, just actually hit me up and say you want to do it, and then I will give you some information so we can contact each other a little more clear in an inbox or something like that. And I'm going to give you the opportunity to come up with something that you would like me to create, a story that you like me create. And it has to be 25 because it costs these apps to do so. And that'll be great. So I'm gonna play this song, and I want y'all to see the video, but I'm gonna play this song first. While I play this song, I'm gonna look for the video.
These silly women think men are a problem. Picking a bear like a forest animal won't devour them. The problem is they don't trust themselves. So they blame men, cause how Pookie fell, baby. Maybe men should send women to an island of bears and negotiate their lives with a jar of honey shares. Good luck, ladies, not trusting men, cause with or without you, the bear will always win.
All right. So I wanted you to hear the song because the video, it is very short, but I had a fucking wonderful time doing it. And if you do decide to do it, and if you do decide to do it, I was gonna say that I work hard to do it, but I will give you your shout out, and have a little I'll do something to make sure they know it's yours. Put it that way. Let the audience know it's yours. but I like doing this shit. I like editing. I use a lot of different apps. Hopefully, if I get the right app or get even better, I could just let me work. Put it that way. Just let me work. So the reason why it's water down here. The reason why I played the song first is because in this video, you'll hear the talking and you'll hear the song in the background. So I don't want you to not know what the words say in the song and what people are saying in the background. So here's the bear show. The bear clip, put it this way. And this is what you're gonna see. This is a smaller version of something that I was working on. And because it was just yet like a introduction and shit like that. So, but the one that you're gonna give me is gonna be a much longer. You let me know how long. Actually, you know what? I have to limit that. It could be. I'm gonna try to do at the most 2 to 3 minutes long, and make it interesting. So, you just let me know. It's gonna be 25. Hold on, let me get myself out of here. Hold on. I put it in the wrong spot. Yes, I did. By George. Hold on. Let me make sure I find this again. All right. All right. I put that in the wrong place. My bad. But here is the bear clip that I worked on. I don't want, some of you probably didn't see it, but you'll see it now. And here,
This bear is so cute. This man is so creepy.
Ah, a tasty, beautiful white bit. I haven't had dinner yet.
Save me, Mr. Bear.
Hey, I sure will. La 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 la. I'm about to eat this white bit.
2 minutes later.
You think she knows the bear's on our side? She didn't choose us. So epic.
Hey fellas, save me some of that bit. She really thought I was gonna save her ass. Phew!
Cause with or without you, the bear will always win.
Every time I watch that video, I laugh because when I was putting it together, I was just cracking up to put it together because I'm like, hold up. These chicks is picking the bear. What if I had the bear in cahoots with the guy? So you like it's so stupid that you'll pick the bear over a man that that we're just gonna we just gonna have the bear work for us because to show you that you can't get away from loving men or being with men. You just cut it out. So you know what? They're in cahoots with us because they feel the same way. We all gotta work together. So believe the fucking bear. So I had to do it that way. So since you didn't want to comply with life how it's supposed to be, we're just gonna cook it. Yep, put it right in the pot. The wig too. That's what it's gonna sound like. Bubbling wigs in a pot. Bubbling wigs in a pot. Let's see. Listen, I've been working very hard. And I've been working hard on new material. New material. And it's when you make your own music or or make music and put it together and listen to it.
Need a name for the pressure.
That's it just sounds it just amps me right up, man. Like when I did like putting videos together with the music. Again, remember, my birthday's coming up.
We're gonna have a savage ass birthday. Keep it going, my boy. New day, new motherfucking year. We're gonna have a savage ass birthday. Keep it going, my boy. Represent the savage lands with no fear. We're gonna have a savage ass birthday. Keep it going, my boy.
We are gonna have a savage ass birthday.
Hopefully we'll have a savage ass birthday. You know what? You know what'll make the birthday even better? The affirmations.
Money coming to me easily. Money coming in and needed me. Money coming in repeatedly. Money coming, it's just money coming. It's just money coming in frequently. Money coming in to be with me. Money coming in secretly. Money coming, it's just money coming in.
Hopefully the money's coming in. Hopefully the money's coming in. It's getting late. It's 12:41. Nobody really came through, but it's okay because this is YouTube and you can rewatch it. Oh my God. I live my streets. Remember, you're always being watched because you're over here. Do you know where you are?
Hey, welcome to my savage land, where anything could happen. No capping, just work trapping. All bow when I stand, or be slaughtered in the savage land. Cause savage is the motherfucking captain. Welcome to my savage land. I create the fucking smoke to make you choke. Y'all ain't ready for the slaughter. I eat kings, goblins, and gods for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. There can only be one winner. Watch me shine and shimmer. Welcome to my savage land. Welcome to my savage land. Who the motherfucking smoke? It's all gold in your dig.
All right. I just want to, before I go, give a shout out to the people. The most important.
Only trolling talking that shit. Yeah. Now I'm right, I talk men all turn out. But you had a gully talking that shit. Yeah. I'm only trolling talking that shit. You ain't a good troller if not a quick wit. I can change a whole painting with the pounding of the words. Not getting the motherfucker tricky, this just for the birds. I can talk shit on the panel or even the back. If you really want smoke, bitch, we in the chat. We in the chat. We in the chat.
So let's see who we had in the chat. It's not that many people, but still got to give the shout outs. First, shout out to the Semen Demons. Always give a shout out to the Semen Demons. Shout out to GFSFB Heat. They say, yo. My man Say You Like podcast and motherfucking building. He says, yo. And the Nightbot. Oh, was that my Nightbot? Oh, my Nightbot. Hold up. Is my Nightbot working? I didn't know. Hold on. Or is that his accent? No, that's his accent. Like, pocket. What were you thinking? Stop spamming cat. Warning. I don't know. Maybe that's my not bot. Oh, yep, that was. Listen, you got me. You got me on yours last time. All right, who we have? We had my boy Heck in the building. He says 100. It wasn't too many, but my night bot is working. Look at my night bot. Somebody, if anybody can instruct me on how to do better with my night bot. But yeah, that's cool. I'm working on a song. Can I switch this back? Hold on. Right, let's switch this back. Gonna have a savage ass birthday. It's so cool that I could just sit back and sing my own songs and not worry about nothing. Like no copyright, none of that. Oh, it's on there. It's on there. Oh, also, for my birthday, definitely got to give a shout out to my pops. He passed away a couple of days before my birthday. So it's going to be a savage ass birthday. Maybe, no, not emotional, because he was the king of his castle. And I'm just going to follow in the footsteps. So it's a celebration. It's a celebration of life for this 44th birthday. You dig? And I gotta, I am gonna try to make him a song for my birthday. Make my pops a song since his passing was so close to my birthday. We're definitely gonna have to do that. Let's see if I can find some music to put in here. Coincidences, keep it golden, my boy. That's my new joint right there. Keep it golden. Welcome to the show. That was my new intro. Yes, that's it. I thought I did a song. You know what? I don't know if I picked this one, but We Are Kings. That's one. This is fire. But this one so cool. This one was so cool working on this one, man. Rise. Voice. Stand.
Remember, I was forged, not favored. Bloodline made a labor. History don't crown no way. It regards the saviors. From dirt floors to stone halls. From cold nights to war calls. If the world don't bend for kings, then we break it with our walk tall. Name carved in the echo. Jim Savage in the metal. Not a myth, not a maybe. I'm the pressure in the pedal. Stand when they kneel. Speak what is real. If the crown feels heavy, that's how you know it's real. We are kings. Not by birds, by fire. We are kings. Built from lost desires. Say it loud. 7, 7. One voice, one code. We are kings. I don't flex for approval, I move like a ruler. My silence got weight, my words a maneuver. They play checkers with fear, I see boys like a general. Legacy written in stone, not erasable, not temporary. If a throne burns behind me, it's cause I outgrew it. Kings don't chase rooms, they build them and move it. We are kings. No chain, just left. We are kings. Stand tall, never crawl. Call my name, James. 7. One blood, one throne. We are kings. One cold, cold lip, savage one. We are kings. One cold, cold lip, savage one. One cold, cold lip, savage one. One cold, cold lip, savage one.
That's raw right there. That is raw right there. That's just so fucking fire. We are kings. That is actually the Crown Talk anthem, the song right there. That shit is too fire for comfort right there, man. I tell you.
Came out the mud with my knuckles bleeding. Ain't nobody bet on me, so I bet on myself. Keep it going, my boy. Came from the dirt, not a choice. Mud on my soul, but my aim pure gold. I was dead broke, now I'm talking cold. Keep it going, my boy. Fact, pressure made me not noise. Nope. Still climbing out the mud, a millionaire voice. I ain't win yet, but the wind will push. Yeah. Keep it going, my boy. Basement nice, stomach growling like a threat. Dreams louder than the bills I couldn't pay. Yeah, same clothes, new goals, same hunger, more focus. Everybody fade woke, I was really ferocious. Jim Savage, mind militant. Every L, tall lessons, that's curriculum. They was comfy, I was counting. Every minute spent, trying not to die broke. That's a different sense. Mud on my jeans, but my thoughts was lavish. I ain't born rich, I was born to damage. Every smile hit war, every laugh aesthetic. I don't flex for the net, I flex for the mattress I earn. Mud, broke, focus, savage. Keep it going, my boy. Go. Came from the dirt, not a choice. Ain't no fairy tale, just blood and hope. I was building hell, now my future glows. Keep it going, my boy. Listen. Pain taught me poise, from eviction letters to investment noise. Millionaire loading paranoid with poise, yeah. I don't trust quick smiles or overnight wins. I seen day ones fold for a slight advance. I was sleeping on floors with my pride intact. Now I'm planning exits with tax on stacks. Jim Savage, I don't beg, I execute. Vision so clear, scared to exit. I don't chase clout, I chase equity. Ownership mindset, that's a pedigree. I ain't made it, but I'm dangerous now. Hungry men with discipline, pray for the crown. Every step out of mud left permanent scars. That's why I walk like the floor on me now. Execute, no equity, keep it going, my boy. No handouts, no shortcuts, just time, pain, and repetition. That's how you turn mud. And I'm ready, keep it going, my boy. Keep it going, my boy. Go. Say it loud when the lights get low. From the mud to the millions, I'm still in mode. If I don't make it out, I die on the road. Keep it going, my boy. Facts. Every scar got a voice. I was built for the war, not the comfort zone. Jim Savage talking millionaire loading. Oh, keep it going, my boy. Keep it going, my boy. Keep it going, my boy.
That's the anthem. Golden, my boy. That is the new anthem right there. Keep it golden, my boy. All right, so we're about to end the stream. I'm about to work on some music, man. I want to make a love song, like some old bump and grind joint. And with a nice hook. Like, I don't know what I should come up with. I need a nice hook. Some old, but I will be playing it. If I'm not going on tomorrow, I'll be playing it Monday morning. me and AI are gonna create some magic tonight and come up with a song. I just need I need like a description of a good hook. Like some old, I don't know, man. I don't know what's some romantic shit, some romantic hooks. Touch it, tease it, man. I do need to come up with a good hook though, man. Because I definitely want to work on a nice R&B jazz type joint, man. See what happens. I'm about to go to these streets, man, to see what's going on with the go-ons. I know it's late. I did 3 hours. All right. Y'all keep it golden, my boy. Until next time, just remember where you are.
Hey, welcome to my savage land, where anything could happen. No cabin, just work trapping. All bow when I stand, or be slaughtered in the savage land. Cause savage is the motherfucking captain. Welcome to my savage land. I create the fucking smoke to make you choke. Y'all ain't ready for the slaughter. I eat kings, goblins, and gods for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. There can only be one winner. Watch me shine and shimmer. Welcome to my savage land. Welcome to my savage land. Who the motherfucking smoke? It's all gold in your dig.